beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, what's that? All so long ago. I can't remember it.
What's that?
It's from the first season of Critical. It's quite from the first season of Critical Role.
It's 18 and
Um,
19.
Yeah, it's quite early on. What is it? 18 and 19.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah, I
that makes-
checked. I checked earlier because I was looking for the episode.
Oh god, I've spent way too much time watching that.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, just because Ellie reminds me well of that character.
Yeah, but see, that's all like fresh and new to you. I've seen so
Yeah.
much. I still know bits of it.
Yeah,
a lot of it's
but you know,
like-
my brain gathers up stupid trivia things that I don't need to
Yeah, I'll see
carry
if you still
around.
remember it that well when you get to like the end of thingy campaign. Like episode 119.
Oh, you don't know.
You let Bunsen out for the
No,
third
I want
time.
to fucking.
Well, then you're
I tried to let him out last night 3 times.
Right, well, you're clearing the piss up though when he pisses all over the
fucking
house.
Didn't he do that already today?
No, that was Loki today.
Mm. Fair enough. Where is the Vix?
The other day.
Where's Vix?
He's playing with his scimitar.
finished his game, so he's just getting his whiskey and coffee.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
And he's
let's
skipping the
check this
third
out.
thing.
oh, he's not having a wank.
No.
Oh, he is. He's getting his scimitar.
He's going to play with his scimitar. Isn't
Yeah.
Are we just all sitting around eating apples?
he? Looks like it for about a week.
Yeah, eating apples.
No, it's literally, you're just looking, you're eating apples, you're just looking at all the bodies, the blood just slowly stopped pumping.
Just kick to the side so he can sit down and eat some apples.
I don't even think you're bothered with that. I think they're all just dead where they lay.
Yeah.
The floor's very sticky at this point.
Yeah. It's not a very good bar if the floor's not sticky though, is it? That's how it works, right?
I think
Yeah, but
so.
that's normally from the amount of alcohol that's been dropped there. This is just blood. And an
You know
apple.
that shit. You're a mank. It's as much blood as it is alcohol.
It's not quite as much blood.
I see how it is. Mm-hmm. Is this place supposed to have sound, or is it just quiet?
I knocked it off because I was doing something. It's only the. It's just the general noise. It wasn't a dungeon one or anything.
Oh, okay.
I think
We'll
it was
just be
this
quiet.
one. But you're not on a cart, so it just kind of.
Why does it have the cart sound? That's weird.
Because it's overland with oxen.
Oh.
And I haven't got it. What is the nice one? The nice sound with the birds and everything?
Be like a bomb in the day or something.
I don't know.
Tabletop audio. Abandoned. No, it's not abandoned fair, is it?
I was looking for some like dramatic fight music for the little game, but
Yeah.
it takes a lot of messing around to actually get it into the game. So I just went, nah.
Yeah, I was doing that for a while, and it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. You know what? And that's it.
Is it hard to compare
Because
then?
you think, oh yeah, it's that easy. Do you just add this, and you start listening to what they sound like, and it's like, you know what? These are rubbish. Or then you get another one where randomly in the middle of it, you got some guy shouting, and it's like, whoa, hold on a minute.
There was some that I found online that people had linked to. They used to apparently you used to be able to get tracks from SoundCloud on Roll20.
Yeah.
But then they stopped that and they went with another service, and then that service is shut down. So you can't just bring it straight in anymore. So you've got to actually download whatever it is you want, which means you've got to find somewhere you can something that you want and be able to download it.
Yeah.
And then you upload it into that, and it's just like, you know what? No. You can have no battle music. You can use your imagination.
Oh, there we go. Sounds lovely.
Yep, let's go kill something.
Well, we're still waiting on Vix. I mean, how long can it take to?
Polish your scimitar.
Well, it sometimes takes longer because it's bendy.
With that. And sometimes if you polished it a lot lately, it takes a bit longer as well. Which is weird, because you think it'd be quicker, wouldn't it? But it's not always.
What?
We're talking about scimitars and polishing them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what you were doing.
Yeah, well, that's what I was talking about.
I thought you had a long sword now anyway.
I've got a long
Yeah,
bow.
didn't he?
You have
I think he did.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he upgraded his scimitar to a longsword. Didn't even have to pay for it or buy anything special. Just found it.
He's picked one up off some bodies of some guy that he killed. Like, I'm having this.
Which I could do that.
Oh yeah, I marked it off. I was like, just checking my
And then I'd have to
skills.
kill somebody that was trying to kill me with a longsword, so I don't know if I want to do that.
You've got a heavy crossbow though that it's heavy.
Hit something with it.
Well, you could throw it at them or drop it on them, maybe.
And it did last. Yeah.
Crunch, crunch.
Why do you keep asking me that? Because you're not actually interested
I
in
am.
what I'm doing.
What did you go out the lines?
So I'm experimenting
Oh, okay.
with the inks to see how they work with water.
Okay. I remember that when Kieran keeps going out the lines, and I was like, "Oh, it's okay. You're just experimenting."
How can it take over 6 minutes to get whiskey and coffee?
I'm going out of the lines. Stop trying to make it sound like I'm some shit horrible mother.
Why?
Eh?
Why?
Because you know it's not true.
It's fun.
Did you just say it's usually not true?
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not the scary one that shouts at him all the time?
Hello.
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 Hey,
Hello, it's me.
it's you.
We're just waiting on you now, and then I can. Well, you're here basically, so.
I just need to log in.
Sorry,
Real quick.
sorry to make you wait.
No, it's all right. It's only a few minutes. Your XP should be 2539.
Apart from Vic.
Yeah, to Vix.
Mm.
And yeah, you're eating apples and catching your breath after all of that huge fight that took place moments ago.
I don't remember. Did I add the XP or did I not? I probably didn't, right?
It should be 2539 that you've got.
No,
Yes.
not Vic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
Vix is
not
an-
Vix.
No, an apple, isn't it?
But I was like,
He's lower level.
I
I
don't-
joined later.
I don't think anybody added it. We never-
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, yours. So whatever you had, you add 150.
150. Okay, that's easy.
Okay. So, you're all sat around the table, catching your breath. Who is there? Anybody who's got no spells or anything at this point? Yeah, I don't think too many people used things, did they?
I only used sleep.
You used sleep.
Yep.
Eliwick used sleep and one other spell.
Blind. I remember blind.
No, that was her wand.
I'm
Oh, it was a
down.
wonder. Okay.
I'm only
I'm
down.
kind of out of abilities, kind of.
I'm down 2 first level and 1 second level spells. But I think I must use spiritual weapon or something.
Yeah, spiritual
yeah,
weapon.
Did I use spirit? Anyway,
Yeah,
whatever.
you used
it was
it, you
here
used it
for
here,
some time,
and then
yeah.
you ran away and forgot totally about that.
I was meaning more. I mean, I know you've used some of your abilities, your warrior abilities. You get them back with a short rest anyway, don't you?
Oh yeah, did we take a short rest?
No, we haven't done anything. We literally,
Okay.
you chased after the leader who went down into the pit.
Yeah.
Killed him, came back upstairs. Everything's dead, and we're just sitting here having catching our breath.
We looted everything, didn't we?
You looted everything. You looted everything, and you
Did I not have
found
something like that?
coins on the bodies.
Yeah.
16 platinum,
Let's see.
13 gold, 27 electrum, 79 silver, and 78 copper.
I've probably got all of that all together. I've got a little list that says tower loot and a load of stuff in it. So I'm guessing.
Well, I only calculated that the other day, so I wouldn't have told anyone what that was.
Oh, that's from the body.
That's from all the bodies, yeah.
Oh,
So we
right.
did a list of all
We
of the
did-
things in the chest
right.
and everything, and the chest downstairs and all that kind of stuff. But that was
Right,
a
sorry,
list on the bodies.
yeah, can you run through that one again then? Because I was
Okay, I'll do it from copper first. So it's 78 copper.
Yeah.
79 silver.
Yeah.
27 electrum.
Yeah.
13 gold.
Yeah.
And 16 platinum.
Okay.
Okay, so we will say, because you've got to search some 20 odd bodies to find that.
Yeah.
Between you will be able to do that and have a short rest.
Okay.
So I think most people are actually okay as far as health is concerned, apart from Arvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it again. I'll take that 10.
What's with the tens?
Nice.
He's a cleric.
But,
That's the way it works.
It's always 10.
Okay, so
you won't understand this, but for the last 2 sessions, I think, and I'm pretty certain it's every single healing word or healing spell.
well, apart from the one time I cast it on myself.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, and you can't. No, because you still did, didn't you?
Yeah, you still did.
Oh yeah, but I cast it at level 2, didn't I? Yeah.
And you still got 10. So every single healing word that Doc has used on his character in our other game this week has come up 10.
Never
Even though he
failed.
cast a second level, which actually cast 7, and then he got a 3 to make it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Then it's not like that's like 3 casts. That's like 15 casts or something. It's like, there you go. I'm gonna heal. Oh, there's 10.
Yeah,
Healing word again. Oh, there's 10 again.
Wow.
Yeah. Intense session of like making their way through a massive, well, not massive, through a dungeon.
At least now you know that if you have 10 or less
Then I'm
substances
cursed.
out of,
Wow.
So yeah, that's been fun. It's easy to work out. He just says, I'm going to heal somebody. We just give him 10 points now.
Exactly.
Okay, so Otis stands up, steps away from the table, and all of a sudden you notice that his sword starts gleaming, and his armor suddenly looks a lot better than it was than when you gave it to him.
Oh.
He apologizes. I've not been honest with you.
Okay.
My name is Otis. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm also not a man at arms. I'm a night ranger.
Oh.
I've been tasked to find out what's going on at the temple. And I used you as an excuse or a cover to come here without anyone knowing. This situation is a lot more desperate than we thought. I'm going to have to report back. And I'm going to take Uhtred with me.
Yeah, take him, fucking useless bastard.
Again, to throw people off. When you get back to Nulb, report to Mother Scrang. Let her know what's happening. I'm going to have to go straight to it's Lord something or other. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to find his name because it's not relevant. Anyway, he's going to see Lord somebody or other in Verbobonk, which is the biggest town in the area, and he will return to Nulb, and he'll meet you again there.
Okay.
Has he looked at the paperwork then, or is it just...
He's looked through everything that you've been doing, looking over it all as well. It's more the fact that all this was going on and the number of people here, and they seem organised, and it shouldn't be.
and the last set that we dealt with that were organised as well.
So it's like there's far more going on than we thought. So we're going to have to report back. He says when you get back to Nulb, he may not be there straight away. He will be there, but report to Mother Scrang. And he says to Uhtred, "Come on, let's go." So Uhtred is going back to try and give some validation to the fact that everything's gone to shit here, and they're the only two that escaped. That's what they're going to tell as a story.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, are they gonna pretend we're dead?
Yep.
Oh, great.
Before we go any further, I will. So after all that, and it's a bit like, all right, okay.
Well, that was an interesting turn of events.
Yeah.
He's also, when he stood up, you noticed that he was crouching over a lot and all this kind of thing. And he obviously is a lot taller. His charisma is a lot higher. Basically, all the illusion that he had on him fell away.
I'll punch him in the dick before he leaves.
You'll hurt your hand.
Well,
That's because he's sensible and he wears a cup, right?
it
No helmet.
interests me.
No helmet.
Nope. That's
It
not
interests me
why.
highly what Alentiana thinks of him now.
Well, she honestly didn't know anything about him before now. So.
Well,
I don't know what she's been doing, do I?
Nothing really. Fucking
Nothing
you.
at all. She's been.
You guys
following us
control
around,
of her, so
honestly.
God knows what she's been doing.
She's been busy.
Including the horses.
Yeah.
At that statement, by the way, Eliwick's sitting there like with her mouth open, just doesn't know what to do. She's stunned,
Okay.
Wait, you mean she's actually speechless for once?
speechless. She's like, "Wow."
Good. Why don't you follow him too? Maybe that'd be good.
No, she has to be wherever you are.
Oh, okay. Right. So, what we did find, I'll say to the rest of the group, is... we just searched that other room. So we have a longbow and quiver with some +1 arrows. Is that any good to anyone?
Well, the only person who uses a longbow, I think, is Ned.
Yeah.
He's still without
Yeah.
weapons, isn't he? Because he gave his
We'll
stuff
pass
to Otis, didn't he?
Yeah, but he picked up a longsword from the floor, so
yeah,
he
he
did
did.
get one back. Yeah.
Wow. So he can have the longbow and quiver. He can do what he wants with it. There's also a longsword apparently that's +1.
oh.
Where's
you already got-
Dragonborn gone?
You just got a normal longsword. Is it a +1 long?
I've got the normal longsword.
Oh well,
And-
yeah.
He's been desperate to find a +1 for.
Yeah.
I was really desperate
Well,
to exceptionally well made, or sharpen it, or do whatever it takes.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'll put it on my hip. Mine.
It matches my shield. I'm just going to say
Who said that?
that was me. Just saying it just matches my shield.
I didn't know you
It
had
matches my armor.
I have a
because,
+1
you know,
shield that you had that
Oh,
you gave
fuck it,
to me.
right. I'll just throw it on the floor. You can fucking fight over it. I don't care. I don't want it. Piece of shit.
It's
How do you make
obviously
It's now bent.
that
stick
wouldn't be
in the
+1
floor,
if that would
point
just...
first.
Alright.
How many arrows was it? I think did they say it was 4?
So,
I don't,
are you giving me that longsword? Can I get
It's
it?
yours, yeah.
there it was. Obviously, he didn't put it there for you because he wouldn't do that because he'd just roll for loot, or it'd just be what's in the book.
It's in the book.
He wouldn't just aim for you because
Well,
no.
you can roll for it if you want.
No, I'm quite happy taking the arrows.
Ah, okay.
I can't remember how many there are though.
Oh, it didn't. She didn't say. It just said there was a quiver. I think you might have said there was a quiver of 20 or something. I don't know if that's
No,
something
it's not. It's not 20. It's something like
No.
it's some small number. It's
I
either
have
4
no
or
idea.
9.
Oh yeah, didn't you roll for it or something?
No. It's in here, but it is 4 or 9. It's some silly figure.
Right.
I have no notes on this.
There's a fancy grey cloak, but I don't. Do we know anything about that, or is it just a nicely made cloak?
It's a fancy made cloak. Alenciana recognises.
Okay.
I recognise it.
Yep. Not as in it was something you've seen anyone wear. You recognise what kind of thing it is.
This is Elven.
It is
Right.
So it's an
It's-
elven.
cloak of elven kind.
Right. Hang on, because that is the thing, isn't it?
Yep.
No,
No, that's the
I think I also know who it's for, but
Would that be the elf?
probably not. 'Cause I think
No
I
way.
think I know what it does, so I don't think it actually necessarily would be.
It's not for anybody. It's just
Oh
that's what's
right.
in it.
Oh no, it is. Oh, I thought it was. Oh yeah, you do.
9 plus 1 arrows. There is 9 plus 1 arrows.
So while wearing this cloak with its hood up, wisdom or perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
Huh.
Hide. As the cloak's colour shifts to camouflage you, pulling the hood up requires. So basically, you get advantage on stealth, and they get disadvantage at seeing in stealth.
So does that mean we'll be giving it to our stealthy?
Well, I don't know. She's not been very good at it so far. So it's either going to make it better, or it's a fucking waste.
Well, it can't make it worse, can it?
Well, that is
No.
true. There can only be a benefit from her getting this and rolling natural ones constantly.
Well,
Well, she'd have to roll 2 natural ones each time, which is
Yeah,
not
exactly.
likely.
Oh, you think she can't do
I said it's less
Wow.
likely.
that?
That's why I said
Yeah, no,
Lily needs to be like Ollie.
Well, that's true. Right, so we'll pass you that then. Now we know what it is.
Oh, this will look great on me.
He says there's a large pouch. I don't know whether we actually checked through the pouch. I've just got it written down, large pouch. I don't know what we did with it.
It's got 50 pearls in it. Very small ones. They look like they're
50 small pearls. I'll put.
50 small pearls. They look like river pearls, not sea
Yeah.
pearls.
Okay.
Inside it is also a leather bag with 50 platinum.
So inside the pouch is a bag with 50.
It's a large pouch with a strap, so it's like a handbag.
Oh, right. Okay.
Inside is a small leather bag containing 50 platinum. I think everything else you did actually.
Well, we've got 2 lock boxes. We've got a bronze coffer that's locked and an iron box that's locked. So I'm going to stick them on the table in front of you.
Oh, the bronze coffer. Okay.
So we've got the bronze coffer, then it says it's locked, so I stick on the table in front of Lily. Yeah, have a look at this. I think it's locked.
This looks
But
interesting.
I think it's locked. I tried to open it and it wouldn't open, so I'm pretty certain it's locked.
Yeah, let me do some things with this. Let me see what I can do.
Stop running away.
I apparently can't do anything.
There's a surprise.
No.
Yep, still locked. In fact, it's more locked.
All right, okay.
Sorry.
So I put the iron lock box on the table. I turn around to Zalath and I go, "Here, where's that crowbar you had earlier?"
Oh, I still have it in my bag. I try to open it with a crowbar. Strength check? I don't know.
Yep, do a strength check. You do it at advantage because you've got the thing.
Advantage. Then I will do it again.
You've done it anyway, 15.
Yeah.
It pops open and falls on its side or backwards, and lots of coins fall on the floor.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Mainly gold.
Cool.
my eyes open.
I'm just going to write loads of gold, and I'm just going to make it whatever I think it should be.
Well, if you want to count it while somebody's trying to open the other one,
Yeah, okay, I'll
I
count
can
it then.
tell you that you find
Give it.
200
Give it.
electrum
200 electrum,
and 800 gold.
800 gold. Yeah. Wow.
So much money.
And I've put the iron lock box or iron box that's locked, whatever, on the table in front of
Not
Lily.
really.
That was the one you opened, the iron lockbox.
Oh, I thought it was a bronze coffer.
No, the bronze coffer is the one that's
No, the
still.
bronze one's the one she
Right.
couldn't manage, isn't it?
Yeah, so I took the bronze coffer and gave that to Zala.
Oh no, Zalath. I thought you meant the gold, the lockbox. So the bronze one, which is not very big, that's the thing. So the bronze one is still closed.
Oh, right, okay, so. Alright. Yeah, I'll go with this and all. You seem to be better at opening locks than halfway.
Well, let us rogue try it first.
That was that another attempt. You can't do it. You can't attempt it again, unfortunately.
Oh, is that a
Um,
different one?
No, that was the bronze one. The iron one is the one he opened because you can
we
do
got
that
a bit
easy
muddled
with
up
the
there, yeah.
cross with the crowbar.
Oh.
The small locked bronze coffer is small. If you try and open it with the thingy,
Force.
you need to do a strength check at advantage. Then you need to do a dexterity check.
Shit.
No, not for poison. Don't worry about that. Okay, so it pops open.
No,
Yeah.
dexterity check advantage or normal?
No, just a dexterity check.
You fucking broke everything, didn't you, you bastard?
Fortunately, he catches it before it falls over, and the 3 potions inside it don't shatter.
Shit.
Ooh.
I knew I should have shaken it first.
That
we
was a
recognize
close
the
one,
potion?
guys.
So there's 3 potions in it.
Do we know what they do? We recognise
One of them you recognise as a greater healing.
Okay, so one
That's
greater.
That's the 4d4 plus 4. Well, anyway.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Also notice one of them is the same as the potion that you gave to Uhtred.
Oh shit! I can't remember what that was.
Oh,
What did
and
you give to him?
wasn't that a
Free action or bonus haste?
Speed,
Oh.
potion of speed.
Speed potion.
Action of
yeah.
speed.
okay?
Right.
The last one you've never seen before.
Okay. Does Eliwick know what it is?
She looks at it, studies it, opens it, sniffs it,
Passes
Drinks it, and that's it.
has no idea what it is, says don't know what that.
that. Okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
It smells vaguely fishy.
Is it fish oil? We're
No.
playing with
Like
water.
vaguely fishy.
Okay. Probably water breathing, but we wouldn't know that because nobody knows anything about alchemy, do they?
Could be sperm.
Ew.
Sperm smells fishy.
Ew. No, nobody knows that.
Could be rare.
Eliwick doesn't know that.
I've got brewer's supplies. No, that's not going to help, is it? Does anybody have any alchemical knowledge?
No,
Nope.
I don't think I do.
Do you even have an alchemy kit or anything?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, all right, then. We'll just stick it somewhere. I don't know.
Put it in our bag. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we haven't got one of those. Sorry. Okay. Right. I don't
How?
know.
What do we do with those two that we got? The greater healing and the haste. Do we give
Well-
them to?
Hang on, let's get back to that because I believe.
I think speed potion would mostly benefit our Lily.
Lily can do quite well. So I think she gets an extra. So that's like the potion of haste. Is that like a?
It is a potion of haste.
So it's
I
potion.
said speed. It's haste
Why do I have 2 potion of invisibility?
Because we gave them
because
to
there
her.
was 2.
Alright.
Hang on. So it's. So it's only going to show me the haste spell. I'm guessing they're the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So whoever
It's just
takes
that
it, for up to a minute. So I'm guessing as it's a potion, you'd have it for the full minute because you don't need to concentrate. But I don't know. You gain a +2 bonus to your AC. You have advantage on dexterity saving throw. Gains an additional action on each of its turns. So that would mean you'd be able to attack and you'd be able to do dagger.
Dagger.
Or
One weapon
Short,
attack
short,
only.
what?
One weapon attack only.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
one
she
weapon
gets,
attack,
you
but
can
it
use her
would be,
offhand as well.
Yeah.
So she'd be able to attack with the main hand, offhand, then main hand.
Doesn't that make two weapons?
What?
no. It's
Like-
only it's only the attack with your main weapon is classed as your main attack. So the
Ah, okay.
action is so you could use it and use 2 attacks, for example.
Yeah, so you can make 2 attacks with your longsword.
Mhm.
That
Ned
action
could,
can be
Ned
used.
could shoot 2 arrows. It's one of those things. It's just a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no like
There is an after effect,
ideal person for having it. It's good for anybody.
apart from the after effect.
Well, it's good for the person that deals most damage.
Oh, that's
Well,
not
You
me.
quite often, but
Yeah, that's not me.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
You're
stealth
actually,
bonus is
I
good.
believe, probably the tankiest one here, possibly. So actually,
Possibly.
you annoying something enough while being able to like harry it with your weapon enough might be of you. I suspect anybody that's going to be doing damage is going to find you. I've not got really any use for it. Ellie, I don't think can make any use of it because she can't cast the spell.
No.
Mm.
Oh, our Ellie, not
so-
Eliwick.
Or her. I don't know. They'd have to use. Well, they could. They could use their
Do
like.
you trust her with
They
2
could use the
attacks?
spell, and then they could use their like weapon to attack. I guess, but I don't know.
Then I guess I can take it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
It's one of you 3. It's you, Ned, or Lily that are going to find use of that.
No, give it to Sal.
Potion of speed it is.
Eliwick is our new friend who joined us. She's an annoying piece of shit, I've got to be honest with you. But
She's
Yeah, but I
lovely.
still
she's all being cute and enthusiastic, and it's making Doc be trying to be cute and enthusiastic, which is just funny as fuck. So we're keeping her on.
I didn't think she was trying to be cute. She's just very enthusiastic.
Doc's not trying to be cute, but apparently it's coming off, which is even better. Because it's being cute and intentional.
Or it's worrying that you find it cute.
I always find Doc cute. I love Doc.
Aww.
There we go. See, now everybody's uncomfortable. See what you've done now, Catherine.
Aww.
That's going to get clipped, isn't it?
Probably.
So, what else did we get? Right, so you can have the potion of haste, although I don't know how you're going to find that, because apparently it's... What is it in the...
it is potion of speed.
Oh, so it is potions.
It is potion of speed, yes.
Oh,
I think it is. It's just because the spell is called haste. I think it's
just a
the
haste spell, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
still the
so,
same thing.
yeah. So you can stick one of them in, yeah?
Did it.
Right, so, tower loot.
Mhm.
We have... I'm sure there was another potion. So we have another potion of healing.
Greater healing, this one.
No.
No, there was
No,
another
we
one
have
somewhere
a
that was just
potion of healing that we found,
Oh, okay.
and a potion of great. So, I don't know what I've got. Hang on, let me just check what I've got on, because I think
I didn't make any notes last time. I don't know
the
why.
problem is I'm confused.
There wasn't
about
too
the-
much other than picking up the loot at the end. There was not a lot
Yeah,
you found. It
it
basically,
was a massive fight last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
it basically started just outside, and then it was just it was a big fight all the way through.
So, I have the ring of free action, so I can't be thingy, and I've got a potion of healing on me. I think everybody actually at this point has a potion of healing, possibly, unless they've.
Let me.
Yeah, I have one.
I've got one still, yeah.
Yeah, I got a potion of healing.
Oh, hang on, has Ellie got one?
Yes, she does. She got one from
Oh yeah.
the Scrange.
Oh, yeah, because we got a load
Wait.
before we came.
We gave one to Otis. Did he use it or did he just fuck off with it?
Yeah, well, he took a lot of damage.
We also took a fucking longsword with him, the cheeky bastard.
It was his own longsword.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Wasn't it
Oh,
Ned's?
No,
Who gave him?
Ned's
Someone gave
is
him?
Ned's is in the blacksmith shop, as you'll find out.
Oh,
As
wow.
is the suit,
Right,
as is
Yeah,
the suit
fucking
chain
different.
that we gave him.
That makes sense. That's why.
That's why he disappeared into the back room to get chained, because he put on his magical chain and his sword, and he get any had an an illusion cast on them, so they looked like the ones we'd just given him.
Piece of shit.
So it's Ned. Have you gone off?
No,
Ned?
not Ned. I would you got off Ned. That's a prick. No, this is Otis. The other fucking prick turned up.
I bet you love that name as well.
Yeah, fucking dick. Anyway, right. So we've got a spare potion of healing then, and a spare potion of greater healing.
I think greater healing should go to you as a healer. As I said before, it's best to have, best healing items on you, because if you are going down, then you can drink it and then use
I
your
would-
healing
I
on
would-
someone else or something like that.
Oh, I
Disagree.
actually, right, it takes my full action to use it.
I would disagree with that, and I would
Yeah.
say that it's probably better if you have it, because you're not always going to be somewhere visible to be healed, and
Mm.
if you get beat up like you did last time, then being able to, take all that extra
Also-
healing is
Yeah.
worthwhile.
Also, I can heal myself, and actually, if I heal, the heal or the potion are an action to take or use.
Mm.
So, I mean, obviously, if I run out of healing spells, we've probably got an issue anyway. But that's different. Then you're gonna have to look after yourself anyway. So you probably want that potion because you're more likely to be in the front getting hit.
That's true. Okay.
But I don't think you're gonna find a greater healing potion in Compendium, so don't help.
It is, isn't it?
Be.
It should be, yeah.
No, there's a potion of healing, and that's it. That's all I can find anyway.
Oh yeah, potion of healing. Yeah.
Okay, well,
You're just gonna have to
potion
remember
of
that it's
healing is 2d4. But that's the thing, is there's multiple levels of them, and a potion of healing standard one is 2d4 plus 2. But there's a more powerful one, and it's 4d4 plus 4, so it's essentially like 2. But yeah, it's 4d4 plus 4. If you just write down potion of healing 4d4 plus 4, then you'll know that's what it is.
Okay.
What about the other potion of healing? Ellie tends to stay at the back. Ned seems to be doing most of his fighting with a bow at the minute because he's.
He's now got his sword.
Oh, he's got
so
a long sword. Yeah.
Okay, good now.
Well, you see, I guess Lily, who's more likely to get hit, Ned, who's more likely to be at the front, and therefore possibly get hit.
Don't worry, just take it, Lily. We are going to get lots more, so
No, we're not,
we are.
because we're going
That's
to
just
die.
a normal one, right?
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
potion.
there's another normal.
Yeah, I already
Yeah,
have one,
you're
so I'll
not
just change
healing.
it to 2.
Other than that, there is a chain shirt. I don't know if that's useful to anybody.
Not for me.
What's that?
A chain shirt.
Chain shirt.
He already
Oh,
has the
no?
thing. He's good.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking that, like,
What
make
it
sure
was.
was there anything special about that chain shirt? So, or did you just say it was a chain? I haven't got anything written
Hold
down.
on, it's on his character sheet. No, it's just a chain shirt.
Okay.
Right. Okay. There's a suit and cloak of brown velvet. Looks like
That's
shit,
that's
but
just loot. That's just
suggest.
an item to sell.
Okay.
There's a right, I'm guessing. Yeah. The other stuff just looks like fancy stuff to sell, basically, like jeweled daggers and weapons and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think we're sorted on the loot. That's everything to share out. I'll take the potions off because I don't have them anymore. Oh, there's one potion that we don't know what it is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we can do. And
Put a note on it when you write down just potion fishy smell, then I'll know which one it is.
Potion of
Maybe
fish.
maybe you can have Mother look at it when we come back.
What's the color of it?
It's
Fish
kind of
colour.
bluey grey.
Bluey grey.
Yeah.
But the thing is, whether we, as individuals out of the game, know what it is or not, we don't know what it is in the game. That's the point. Is our characters don't know what it is.
Yeah,
sniffing
I
it.
know.
Yeah, is that what you're doing, or are you just going to set it on fire with your acid? What?
That would be quite interesting.
Let's not do that.
So, there's that ruins, but we kind of didn't go in there last time. because we've actually squeezed our heads in apparently. And,
Yeah,
and
you'd have to wriggle in head first
There
to be
was
able.
no bacon here.
we were
There, you can see there's an area where they've been cooking, and there's the remnants of bacon sandwiches. They didn't even eat them all. It's just like bits of it on the fire. So, yeah, it's disgraceful.
fucking ass. I'm glad we killed all.
If for no other reason, that was enough.
Yeah. Fucking hate people that waste decent bacon.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking. Cat's like struck dumb by it. I mean, she's can't even fucking speak.
It's supposed to be fucking fantasy.
What is it? Too much like real life. Sorry.
You've been telling me we've got bloody vegans in this next.
No, I did that to them earlier.
Yeah, I heard. I thought that was just so wrong.
Kieran was having none of it though. He's like, "No, I've got pork chops."
Good boy.
You didn't even eat pork chops. Little
Yeah, but
shit.
Goldie
Yeah,
does,
fantasy. Who's
I
right?
know.
and it goes with the apples. So
That's true.
I don't blame him.
Bless
Sure.
you, whoever sneezed.
Thank you very much.
Right. So there's a little hole that we can try and squeeze in that we were definitely not persuaded not to go into last time, or we can go into the temple from the front, I guess.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
we
and
didn't check that.
is there
place.
upstairs?
Oh,
though?
that place. Yeah.
Should we
Sorry.
go out? Should we go back out and have a look around at the other map then? Oh no, we can't because we've got it on
It's on your. What did I do with it?
No, we
You
only have the
said-
map of.
you said-
Oh, I
Was it
took a
on-
picture of, didn't I? I took a picture
Yeah.
and put it on there.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
There was that place.
So
yeah.
now I've got to scroll all of Net's dick pics and stuff that she put up.
I mean, if
You're
we're
welcome.
here, then we can
Look,
probably
she's talking
check
about fucking-
the.
Yeah, I told you she's obsessed with dick. Look at it. Took her about 30 fucking seconds to find that after I accused her of loving penis. Look at the time. 6:46. You love penis. 6:47. Telling me she shouldn't have that fucking saved because she likes looking at it.
Is that Theon Greyjoy's penis? Is that an uncut scene or something?
It's a guy eating a sausage.
You don't remember it from the.
Oh, it's from
I
Game
think
of
it's
Thrones.
from the Game of Thrones. Yeah.
You don't remember the scene
He just
where
took
he's
his
taking
penis
piss
and
because
he's like eating sausage and he's
sausage.
bleeding
taking
everywhere.
the piss. Anyway, so further up than that, past Net's dick pics. Oh, I noticed you only seen Net's dick. Yeah. I didn't fucking miss that.
Ooh. Only out of like curiosity because
Because you didn't know she had one.
yeah.
No, it was a
no.
little hole, and then there was the temple.
Yeah, and then there's a main temple,
Yeah.
which is sort of an inverted Y shape.
And
that
I
leads
also,
to the south.
I'm also seeing the stairs. Shall we go upstairs and maybe look at the?
Oh, the stairs go up. The top. When you get so far up, it's just a platform. There
like
is
a
no
watcher's
access to
panel.
the. Yeah, there's no access to the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
It looked like there was access before, but it was by a wooden ladder, which isn't there anymore. And then the hatch is blocked.
So who do we throw there? Who's the smallest?
You could throw someone at the ceiling if you want, but they'll just bounce off the ceiling and fall to the floor.
Eloise
So.
the smallest.
Yeah, it's just fucking clever.
Lily's gonna be smallest.
No, she's not. Because she's a
Lily
teeth.
is not
Should be
Yeah, but
about-
Eliwick's a gnome, so she's quite heavy.
Is she heavy set?
Oh,
All gnomes are.
I don't know. Wood don't. Oh no, because
Oh, we
Forest
don't
gnome.
know what kind of gnome she is.
that's true.
I think we just know she's a gnome.
Halflings are heavy little fuckers because they eat all the time. So we're at this tower. Now, this is where we are now. So we're in Tower A, aren't we?
Yeah.
We went past. That's where B is where the ruins are. Where we.
Oh,
You,
I need to
you
pee.
definitely
Right
didn't advise us to not go in. And we've got the front of the temple. Basically, that's pretty much all we've got, isn't it? So where do you want?
Probably
No,
we're
it's
going
my
to
question.
that
That way we
hall.
go.
I think that if we're already here, then we can check out that hall and see if it goes any further, or is it just a one room and that's it. I'm not sure
At
if
point,
going through the front door, like going through the temple and stuff, is wise.
Yeah, because going to a fucking massive temple that used to be full of fucking evil things is a wise idea. All right.
Fine argument.
Yeah, so everything we're doing is fucking genius level
But
shit.
we can take some precautions, even though we're taking a risk already.
Things hidden in tight spaces aren't always safe, but see, it's fine. Let's just walk through the front door.
Temple,
I'm
safe
fine.
and nice.
Especially, my
It's-
argument for the hatch is because the leader or whatever he was ran to that. Did he run to that hole or other one?
okay,
Ran
when he went
to-
down in the back of
He ran
the
here.
tower, yeah, he ran down that. There's a flagstone that
yeah.
he slipped to one side. He went down there, and then there was a small sort of 20-foot square room. That's where you fought him.
Yeah.
And in that room,
Yes.
there was a small passage that headed
That's right.
towards
So-
the north east.
Yeah, so if he ran from us and he barricaded in here and he didn't barricade the hatch, that means that hatch is probably safer.
I'd completely forgotten about the passage to the west. So I was looking at all the loot stuff, but actually, that is something that I marked down. So we could try and follow that passage to see where that leads. That's another option rather than going through the front door. 'Cause apparently
Yeah, it's
not safe.
okay.
Well, go on.
It starts to the west, and then it does start curving round, and it sort of ends up heading northeast.
Oh, so it's heading away.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I mean, if you want to go along it, you're welcome.
If we got
obviously.
that far and realised it was heading away, I think we'd probably just turn back.
It's only you would know which way it starts heading.
Well, I'll tell them that then. So
Oh
I'm
my
guessing if you know
balls.
that it heads that way, it's
Then it's probably like a secret passage to run away from this place because it seems awfully. Yeah, because
Or a way
that was
in.
some kind of fort, right? Like
And the
with
door-
walls,
the door-
four towers and stuff.
the door
right?
was blocked. The door was blocked from the inside, so I'm guessing that's where they're getting in now.
No, the door opened normally. The chain and the bar had the door. It would have opened.
Oh yeah.
It was a fake. It was to try and make you start banging and do whatever to notify them that you were coming in. So it was actually, if you like, camouflaged to make it look like it would open a different way.
Oh.
But if you'd have
Right.
just pushed the door, it would have opened. But then they started to, make sure it was jammed.
Clever little bastards. Work for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although
Didn't
clearly
it
not,
take
because they were
3
kind of
people to open that thing?
It's if you
Yeah.
open it the way that it looked like it opened.
Oh yeah, we were trying to bash it down, weren't we?
What else were we going to fucking do?
Dummies.
He knew what we were going to do. That's why he did it.
So what's the
Well,
plan?
I don't have a preference. I'm happy to go. I'm happy to kick the front door in and go through the front door of the temple,
Don't send me down a hole again.
Me too.
or send Lily down a hole.
No, that's gonna end
She
bad.
likes it.
But don't worry, this time we will tie you to the rope. And if something
sends Alf
happens,
down.
you can always, reel you in.
Oh.
I mean, you can't see in the dark, but we can send Zalaf down
I thought
first.
Salus was quite big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to
Yeah.
get stuck in?
Well, yeah, but if he gets stuck, then at least we know that like we can't go in that way, and we can just leave him and go somewhere else.
His corpse would be blocking the tunnel, so anything in there
So
wouldn't
nothing's
get
gonna
out. So
So basically, he's a plug.
Yeah.
And if we can get in, we're fine to go in.
Okay.
It's perfectly fucking reasonable to me.
We don't really like him either, do we?
Oh, I've got so many fucking fighters. It's ridiculous, honestly. I don't fucking need fighters. It's just taking the piss now. But where's the imagination choosing your class? Sonny? Right, let's go and do something.
Are we
What are we
going
do-
to the thing, or are we going to the
Are we,
temple?
are we going to just toss a coin? Because I don't think we're going to make a decision.
I'll toss my
Let's go into
coin.
the temple.
We're going what? You can tell me what to do.
It said going to the temple, so I'm taking it as you're going to the temple.
No, you didn't get to tell me what to fucking do. Yeah, fine. Let's walk through the fucking. Let's go through the front door. Let's check out. Well, let's check out the front door.
Yeah.
As we were walking around, Mr. GM, did I notice any statues up on the outside of the temple, or anything like that?
Of the tower, no. The only thing you noticed on the tower when you came to it was that there was some small little birds.
No. As we were walking past and around behind, like through the wood, like around that way, and if I looked up at the temple, would there have been any like statues or anything up on the walls that I'd have seen at that distance?
You can see quite a number of them, but a lot of them seem to have been broken and smashed.
Oh, okay.
Like gargoyle things.
No, that's what I'm asking. Were there any gargoyles up there?
Yes,
I
there's
can't
lots
ask
of
that.
gargoyles on it.
Yeah, but are they gargoyles or are they gargoyles?
Yep, they're absolutely gargoyles.
Fuck, you're a piece of shit, that. Let's go.
Okay,
So there's gargoyles, right?
there's gargoyles. Okay. The bronze door, right, so when you walk round to the door of the temple, there's only 3 doors that you can see where you can get in, and they're both at the southern end. And I've just sent you a picture of one.
Yeah,
The bronze doors of this entry are 23 foot high, which is very specific, and 20 foot wide, are held fast by huge iron chains, and all cracks are sealed with soft iron. Graven upon these massive valves are runes. You note that the writing glows and seems to burn with silvery radiance, making your eyes tear.
Mm.
So can you all see that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you all make a saving throw if you looked at the picture?
Oh,
Piece of shit. I'm not looking at it. Shit.
That's nice. Saving throw of what?
Yeah, but just what? Yeah, I saved.
Right, what is your? I need to see your rolls. It's against.
yeah, but what is it? Is it Dex?
I'm trying to find out what it is.
Probably
Then I'm
wisdom.
going strength check.
It's a wisdom save.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, you're some wise ass motherfucker.
And it's against 15.
Well.
Ah!
I like how you rolled 15, but
Oh!
I know I have minus to wisdom.
yes!
I'm alright. Don't know about you fucker. What's up with you fucking lot?
Oh,
Yeah. Ned's
Oh,
like.
I
Ned's
want to fucking let you roll next time.
and
So I'm sorry, say that again. What were you saying?
I'm just rolling for Eliwick.
Oh, yeah.
Eliwick also is not having a problem with it. Who failed?
me.
Fucking
eyes!
Yeah.
Ah!
If you failed,
Yeah.
Sorry.
if you failed, you have to turn away from the doors and walk away at least 20 feet.
Okay.
Guys,
There's just
this
no
part
way
is safe.
you can do it. Could you also make a note on your sheet that you failed the save at the door?
Okay.
So,
Well.
Lily, Zalath, and Elentiana failed the save at the
I'm
door.
gonna put in big letters, fucking failure on hers. Right there, look. Fucking failure. There we go. I did it.
Okay.
Right, so what about those that didn't fail?
You right? Okay. You notice that that the doors obviously are locked. You can get close to them, but you do feel that there's something stopping you, some kind of force. It's obviously a spell that's been cast upon the door, and you also know that it's either to keep something in or to keep somebody out. You're not quite sure.
Is it evil?
Yeah, actually, symbols.
Yeah,
Well, you look at it; it's got all them things on it. It's kind of glowy and there's big chains on it and everything.
Dude.
Also, you notice that considering the rest of the temple does look damaged, the doors look like they've obviously been repaired. Not recently, but they've obviously been repaired before the spell was cast.
do I recognise any of the symbols?
Other than what you can see in front of you, they are symbol. I mean, the last symbol there is something to do with female, but you don't actually recognise what they're for.
Does anybody else before they got scared and fucking walked off, like Ellie?
No,
No.
it is literally you can see exactly what you can see, and it's those are the symbols. There's nothing mystic particularly about them because the symbols that you know. There's a female symbol, is it?
Yeah, but it's the wrong way around, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is it?
but
Oh yeah.
Is it?
but you're not sure what it means, but they are glowing, and obviously there's been metal put in the cracks and different things like that.
Someone touch it.
Just give me a second.
Those of you
Sure.
not examining the main door, notice that the vile stained glass windows of the place are intact, but they are just glass windows.
The windows are intact, but they're, as far as we're aware, they're just glass windows.
Okay.
You also notice that the two on either side of the main entrance, there's some very, very large bronzewood doors.
On the side of the entrance.
Yeah, so there's 3 doors at the bottom.
Okay.
There's the one that's directly south, which is these doors, and then to the side there's 2 very large bronzewood doors that don't appear to have a spell cast upon them.
How about we check those?
Yeah, okay.
So examining them, you see that they are they're locked. You presume that they're barred because you can hear the bar when you push them. They're extremely dense. So there's those 2 sets of those doors. The only other ones are the windows, which are about 30 feet from the ground.
So the windows are they start 30 feet up.
Okay.
For those who don't know what 30 feet is, that's 10 meters.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. We're either going to check out that tunnel, or we. Oh, hang on a minute. So, like a lot of the buildings, like some of the temples ruined. Yeah.
It is, but you can also see that the walls have not actually been breached.
So there's bits that have crumbled a bit, but nothing.
Bits have crumbled. You can see where obviously fireball and lightning spells have crashed against it.
Yeah. So is there lots of rubble on the ground?
There's not a lot. There is some. It's quite overgrown.
Can I find like a decent fist-sized stone?
Yep.
Can I throw it at one of the windows?
Yep.
Do I need to do anything?
Roll a D100.
Oh,
And if you go above 50, it goes straight through the glass. If you roll less than 50, it bounces off the wall because your aim's not great. It goes straight through.
That's pretty.
fucking window and it's a stone. I'm a dwarf. What do you think was going to happen? Okay, so we know the windows can be smashed. They're not. There doesn't seem to be any kind of spell or anything keeping them intact.
Well, wise choice though.
Well, oh yeah, no shit. Yeah, of course it is. I'm really wise. Everything I do is wise.
Now, whatever was inside, we alerted it.
I don't give a fuck. What's it gonna do? Come outside and fight us?
At least it opened the
So
door.
gotta have to
Wait inside and wait for us and eat us.
Not if we don't go in this way. There's
Well,
another
whatever
option.
happened, then it happened. I'm fine with being eaten. I mean, that sounded wrong,
Are
right?
the front doors just to like none of us recognise anything there. There doesn't seem to be any sign that there's a way of. It just seems to be like there's some kind of spell being cast on it.
I don't know, my eyes burn. Well,
Yeah, Eliwick has been using the time to sketch a copy of it into her book.
of course you fixed
Okay, so if you can share that to other people, then.
hmm
Does she? I don't know what she's. Oh, what's she? Yeah, that's not going to work. You haven't got anything either.
How about someone touches it?
Go
far too
on,
far
then.
away to touch
Oh no, you
it.
can't. You can't go. I'm guessing. Are they technically frightened then?
Yeah.
So they can't get any closer.
They can't look upon it anymore.
Oh,
On the
all right.
door or the thing itself?
The door. The
Oh,
door.
only the door.
You can't get within. You can't get within 10 feet of it at all.
Can
You
I?
start feeling. Yeah, you can.
All
But
right.
you
Okay.
start feeling. You start feeling extremely uneasy as you get with like 20 feet from it. As you get to 10 feet, you have to turn away and walk away.
Okay.
Can't find all the fucking. So I'm trying to work out if there's something there that I'm missing.
How about we throw a spear or a hand axe at it?
Yeah, I'll go throw my hand axe at the door.
Yep.
Hey, you want to lose another one?
Oh,
Why not? I already lost one. I don't need a second one.
Yeah. Do I need to make an attack, or is it just?
No, you throw your hand axe. It quite sweetly hits right in the middle of the thick wood. Bounces off, and you see a silvery sort of flash as it hits it, and it bounces off, and your hand axe lands on the floor.
Okay. Can I grab hold of the chain?
You can.
Does anything happen when I grab hold of the chain?
It makes a rattling sound.
Okay. No, that's. You're laughing. I might have just got like fucking blown out of the temple fucking ground.
I
or
was
something.
waiting for electrocution.
Yeah. You're fucking. No, you don't laugh. It's a D&D. You don't take anything for what it is. It's a door in D&D.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. It's just like so anticlimactic.
I know. Do you know the symbol that's in the middle of that bar in the middle, like the little almost diamond shape? That's not a diamond.
Snowflake?
Yep.
Right. Can I touch the one that's not on that bar, but the one that's high on the top of the door?
Oh, this one.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hang on. Can I even reach that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's at the normal height of a door handle.
Right. Okay. So can I reach the one that's not between the two door handles at the top?
Yep.
Does it do anything when I touch it?
It feels evil.
Okay.
Wait a
No,
minute.
that's actually the wrong thing. It doesn't feel evil. It feels the opposite of evil.
Feels good.
But it burns slightly.
Oh.
Wait a minute. We have 3 symbols on the bar and many symbols at the door. What if you touch the symbols on the bar in an order that they appear?
There's a slight problem with that, Vix.
What?
Look at the symbols on the door in between the two handles,
Yes.
and look at the symbols on the door that aren't between the two
The
handles.
ank
And
is
tell me where all
there.
three of them are.
The yank isn't there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I tried to find the
Oh.
ank, but I'm blind and I don't see one.
Well, the reason I touched it was just to see whether it did if I got anything from it. Because if it did, then I was like, well, where am I missing the ank?
The ank is on the 3 of the 2. It's an ank. Then there's like a diamond, and then something looks like a letter T.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
there,
on the
but
bar in the middle.
That's a triangle on top, not a circle. So that's not an ank up there.
Right, no, yeah, between the door handles.
Oh, I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're trying to say
There's no matching ank on the bit
Yeah.
that's above that handle
Yep.
section.
absolutely you're right. Yes,
There's all.
So
Touching the ank.
it's not relevant.
Hmm.
Apparently,
This is where the dragon
Really?
comes in.
Yeah. But this is somebody's just drawn a thing that looks evilly. Thing.
Oh. So they made it look like there might be something here, so it keeps you sitting here for fucking an hour trying to work out what it is, but actually it means fuck all. Is that what you're telling me?
It's a door with a spell on it that's trying to keep something in or keep you out.
Yeah, well, we haven't got.
And our spellcasters don't know
what's-
anything about it.
Eliwick is a warlock, yeah?
Mage.
She's a mage.
Hmm.
Shit. Does she know dispel magic?
Yes, she does.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ellie, why don't you try, like, casting. Do you know. Is there anything you can do about this, Eliwick?
Oh, you mean like dispel magic?
Yeah. Something like that.
No, I
fucking
can't cast.
fucking
I can't
warlock.
cast. I
Leave me
can't
alone.
cast dispel magic.
Oh,
What?
for fuck's sake.
I've
Why don't you
not.
just fuck
That's
off
why.
and-
That's why she's here. She's trying to find more spells because she hasn't got many.
Why don't you just try? Why don't you concentrate really hard on it and see if it will go away? That's how it works, magic, right?
She just looks at you and says, "Well, why don't we?" She just pulls the rope out of her pack and says, "Why don't we just go through the window?"
I don't want to. Don't like it.
I can be
Yeah.
first to go if needs be.
It's 30 feet up. How we get? See, I think that tunnel looks like a better idea.
There's okay. I'm just going to say this is outside of the game. There's a reason why I've given you a picture of the door,
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
so you can refer to it when you see the others.
right.
Oh. Okay.
So, is it going to be some
It's a
sort
big door that you can't get
of
through.
symbols?
It's nothing to do with the symbols or anything. It's just it's a big door that you can't get through. And it's trying to
So,
keep something in.
right. So just like I know you've already said it, but just to clarify, this is essentially somebody's drawn this picture, maybe not even accidentally, but I put two of the symbols that are actually on that bit in between up in the top bit, but it means absolutely fucking nothing.
Yes.
Right.
That's sad. That's literally sad.
Logics.
I'm just gonna head for the door for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna go and try and climb through that window. I think.
Right. As you start
DnD
hitting the door, it
logics.
hurts. Yeah, you're thinking too much about it. It's just somebody drew it and like took some symbols to like they look like why is there one that looks like a load of squares? It's like what the hell's that supposed to be? I don't freaking know.
Checker.
That's
Bingo.
obviously a cemetery.
Oh, is it? All right, you know more about
Yeah,
it.
obviously not. Oh.
Actually, that looks like a cemetery on some architectonical maps if you zoom out.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not. It's,
Yeah, but there is a lot of different kind of symbolic.
The thing is,
symbols
this
on
is
the-
like
here.
there's the problem is that like, with this being D&D, there's every chance that this was a door with some kind of fucking weird puzzle on it that we had to work out.
yeah, it's
Well,
not.
I can't look at it,
Right.
so.
It's an
I-
old adventure. It's old.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I keep
Well,
forgetting it, yeah.
Does
It
that mean
always
that it's
could
a
have
bit
been
more
Matryoshka.
straightforward?
The hints were those of you not examining the main entry have noted that the vile stained glass windows of the place are intact. You can enter by breaking the main door, which you obviously can't do, or you can check the smaller bronzewood doors around the corners. So you can go through the windows of the other doors. That was the
Right, are
clue.
we
I
going
had
through
to
the
read it
side?
out.
We're going to try and open these side doors, or are we going to go through a window?
Since so.
Well, Ellie is already holding a rope, and we have already one broken window, so
All right,
Through the window.
whatever window it was that I broke, we're going through.
Okay, so each of your pieces of rope is 50 feet, so it's enough to go nearly all the way, but you need to put something like a grappling hook, which I don't know whether any of you have them. If not, then you can make do with the crowbar.
We're not in the tower. We're outside the building.
Let me see what
know
I
that.
have.
You weren't looking at. What's it you're looking at on your phone?
I guess I
Fucking
can-
horrible
can I use my
technology
spear?
stuff.
and tie a rope to it.
Why do I
Can
have
you?
two
What? Sorry, I
crowbars?
didn't catch what you said.
Can I use my spear and tie a rope to it?
It's got to catch on something, otherwise it'll just
Oh,
pull
I
all
got
the
a
way through.
hammer.
Then
Can I
it
use the
would
hammer?
be. I have a hand axe. It would be a lot better.
I said
right?
you could
Like
use your
hook.
crowbar because your crowbar's hooked.
Yeah, axe is
Just
probably
wants
hand
to
axe
lose another
probably
axe.
hooked as well. I just want to lose all the hand axes. Nah, that's kidding. I don't want to lose a crowbar. It's more useful than a hand axe.
So, I have 2. You can have one if you lose it.
Nah, I still have spears to throw, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, you can try tying it to a
Hang on,
wooden
what's
spear.
what's in an explorer?
No. I want to try tie
Alright.
the hand axe hook.
All right, you can tie it to your hand axe and try and throw that through the window and then see if it catches.
Well, and then I try it.
Okay, roll a percentage.
Percentage, okay.
Yeah.
Roll the
You gotta get
100.
under 30.
Under?
That means it's got a 30% chance of catching, I guess.
Yes, and that. So you start pulling, and it just slides up the wall, and it gets up to the window, and then comes out the window and lands on the floor in front of you. So that didn't work.
Floor is packed.
That's sad. I was prepared for a high roll.
You had a high roll. But you needed below, what was it, below 30?
Well, I throw it again.
I could have said below 30 or above 70, but I said it below 30 before you've done it. Right, the second time you throw it, and it does catch on something, so it's currently holding.
Where did it catch? Did it catch at the window?
It's not got up to the window, so you can't see it, but it's caught on something.
So it's
So
gone
it
through
caught
the window and caught on the other side.
It's caught on
the-
something on the inside of the window.
Right.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
But
well,
hang on,
anyways,
Zalaf, you've got to be the strongest and heaviest here.
Yeah.
So pull on it.
Pull on you?
Pull on
No.
it.
Pull
Pull
me.
on it. Okay, yeah. That's a smart idea. I'm pulling it with
Okay,
my
so
weight,
I'm
like,
going to suggest that this is how you do it. So rather than jerk it, you've moved to the wall and you've started to
Later.
lift yourself up on the rope smoothly, and you're like,
smoothly. Yeah.
so you're like a few centimeters off the ground, holding, and it's not moving.
Yes. And I'm moving my body like, jumping motion.
Okay, on the first time you do the jumping motion, roll the percentage.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so the first time you do it, you make the jerk, and it comes out of the wall, and you fall the massive distance to the floor that you were hanging off, which I believe
Right.
was like 20 centimeters or something.
True.
Wait, what's the texture of the wall like? Is it quite smooth?
It's reasonably smooth.
Is there any like handholds that somebody that was quite dexterous might be able to climb up?
There's a possibility, but only somebody like Lily could probably do that.
That's kind of what I was thinking, to be honest.
Hey, did you know I have proficiency in acrobatics?
I didn't, but now I'm glad I do know that.
Let me try. I will try and scale this wall.
Okay. It is quite difficult. You need to do a dexterity check or acrobatics check
Uh-huh.
every 10 feet.
Okay. Normal rolls?
Yep.
I'm being at the bottom and being, if she falls, I'm ready.
Okay, so she gets to 10 feet quite successfully.
Again?
If you want to carry on.
I am standing down then with my hands rose up.
Successfully gets to 20 feet, so you're only 10 feet away from the window.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed easier.
Mhm.
And then you get up the last bit of the wall, which is slightly rougher, and up to the window.
Woo!
Now tell us you've got a fucking rope on you.
I do?
I was just you do that last bit. I was like, did she take a rope?
Yeah, I have a hemp rope. Let's see, what can I tie to? Well, I have 2 crowbars. I'm gonna use one of the crowbars and tie to my rope and try and throw it over.
You can actually wedge it against something at that point.
Okay.
In there.
You mean tie it? I don't.
You can tie it. You can just tie the rope to something that you can see.
I still need the leverage to get it over the window, though. I can't just throw the rope.
No, you're through the broken
Oh.
bit of the window. You can push the rest of the window out of the way, and it's already been hit a couple of times by a hand axe going through.
Mhm.
So it's big enough for you to get through. You can break the rest of the glass away, and there will be some kind of wooden beam that you can tie it to.
Okay, let's do that.
Quite handily placed near the window.
See, I did something good. I managed to do something.
3
I did.
successful rolls there that you made.
I just got better every time. It's like you've got
Yeah.
really confident with that climb.
Practice.
awesome.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drop them the rope.
Okay. So you would probably need a second rope to get them down the
On the
other side
inside.
and the inside. Yeah.
Or just pull
What's
from
that?
one side and drop it on another.
I say Zal's already got his out. So why doesn't he just climb up? Well, I'm guessing there's not enough room on the windowsill. for
No, the
everybody.
the window is quite big, but it's not big enough for everyone to stand up there and then try and climb down the other side. So it's a case of you can sit on the window, you can get after you've got up, and then you can get yourself set for going down the other side.
Could
Well,
Zal get past Lily? Or could he get up there in the window with Lily and drop his rope down once he's up there?
I'm slim. It's fine.
yeah,
He's
she will
big.
just stand on me.
He's big.
I know.
Yes, of course you'd be able to do that.
Well, Zal, off you go.
But they say if he didn't, then the other end, throw the rope up again, which you've done successfully
Oh, that's
several times.
yeah, that's
so.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. Well then, on my
You
way.
might hit him with a hand axe though.
Yeah, maybe not with the hand axe on the end.
Famous hand axe. I'm on my way. I climb up.
Okay. So you climb up and you tie your
Get to
rope,
the window.
and then you climb down the other side. 'Cause
Yes.
you're in the temple.
Yes, I look around. I check my surroundings. I don't move.
We will wait for the others to get up and in before he goes up and in.
Okay, you can see that the temple, the floor of this area, is reddish brown, slate-like stone squares, each about 2 feet square, so they're quite big. The walls are plastered and painted with scenes befitting
Scenes?
the nature of the temple. Disgusting acts, killing, torture, enslavement, robbery, thievery, other unspeakable things.
What's disgusting and
Wait,
unspeakable?
is that like
Ask
murals?
Elentiana. The creeds of the worshippers here are all too evident. Evil is flaunted and lionized.
Mhm.
What?
Don't know what that means. Lionized.
Is what?
Dim light filters through the stained glass windows, casting revolting colours upon the greenish stones of the floor to the north. In that direction, you can see the nave of the temple. The pillars to either side are of a pinkish mineral, shot through with worm-coloured veins. Their arches lead to an unremarkable pair of lesser side aisles. The columns supporting the archways, as well as the arches themselves, are worked in bas relief. Doesn't say what's on them though. As with the frescoes in the entryway, the scenes here are ineffable. That means they are unknowable, so I don't know. They're ineffable scenes. It's probable that this area was reserved for the lowliest of worshippers. The area beyond is better lit and more open, although it also has more of the nauseating pinkish pillars supporting the roof high overhead. So that's what you can see from once you get on the floor in the area.
Okay.
So I'm assuming at this point everyone else is climbed through.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was like, Alvin was waiting just because like there was somebody out there that could take a hit and not just to leave the spellcasters outside. I wasn't like waiting because fucking you let them down.
No, it's fine.
It's just like I said, everybody laughed when I said it. So I wasn't being.
We've all got in now, and yeah, it's surprisingly well kept.
What, as in somebody's been in here recently, or it's somehow been preserved?
I'm gonna start sounding like a robot, I guess, in a moment.
Yeah, I hold on. I'll do the thing again. It's being weird. Hold on.
Okay, it's back okay. Now it's back.
And it changed. Nice.
Nope.
Okay, that didn't work.
And then that's back to red again.
Yeah,
Didn't
my
work.
ours has been all funny as well. Huh.
Is it good again?
That's
Which
back
one
to
then?
green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I was just saying. So everyone's got in, and you've landed inside it, and it is surprisingly well kept, considering this temple had been, from what you've been told, raised.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good.
Clearly hadn't been.
You know, obviously, it either hasn't been raised or somebody's rebuilt it.
Who lied to? Who told us it was raised? Was that right back in the first minute?
That was on the. You've probably not read it. There was a big long piece that I typed out that
yeah.
has like some of the history about it, but it was supposedly, from the local knowledge that people believe, is that the entire place was raised.
We're not even that far away from them, so
Yeah,
why
so
would they not know
police-
it? Oh
It's
yeah,
not somewhere that people hang out. It's, you know what I mean.
yeah, but kids go exploring shit like that all the time, right? Or is that just me?
Yeah, they do.
Do they ever come back?
No, quite no. So you've now found that it's not raised as you were led to believe, and there's fairly strong magic still in present.
So is it like do we get the feeling that it's been preserved by whatever magic is here, or that somebody's looking after it?
From the outside, it was like the doors and the spell. Presumably, it's just there because of the potency of the spell. Inside, though, although it's quite dusty, it does look like people are taking care of it. In fact, on closer examination, you see that there are torches that have been recently replaced. They're not
Okay.
lit, but they've.
Do we? Can I hear anything?
You can
Like-
hear.
Like voices, or anything like that specifically, or
No, you can't actually hear anything other than the echo of the footsteps of your party.
and we've made a little bit of noise getting in here, smashing glass and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you turn around, you notice that the door, the main door, is also glowing from this side, but there's no. It's glowing slightly stronger, but there's no runes as far as you can see. And those who fail to save feel even more that they don't want to go near that door from this side.
Damn it.
Well,
is there any? Can we see any other doors from where?
As you walk into the main part of the temple, I'll read the next bit actually. So as you get towards the centre, the pillars here are white marble veined with an ugly red. The altar block of pinkish white marble is roughly oval, something over 7 feet long by 5 feet wide. Its top has a hollowed out portion resembling a human form, with legs apart and arms away from the body. This depression is stained a darker colour than the rest. Just north of the altar is a circular marble-lined pit. Looks kind of like a well, about 20 feet in diameter, quite big. Shards of broken crystal vessels lie about the well, near the altar, and scattered about the floor. A crystal knife with a broken blade lies atop the stone block. So that, if you look at that picture again, is there's a dot sort of right in the centre of the temple.
Fuck, that's miles away. Can you put another one up? So I have to go scrolling all the way up.
Yeah.
I'll take a closer picture of the thing.
Of the temple itself.
Yeah. You
That'd
don't
be
need
cool.
to see all the rest of it. So there's a dot you can see in the center of the map, and that is where this sort of well thing is, position number 3.
Right, so that's where the well is, and then the altar's in front of that or behind it.
It's where number 3 is where the altar is.
Okay.
So the altar and the well are at number 3.
3, yeah. So you can see there's 2 wings to the left and
And
right.
we're kind of like halfway between 2 and 3 when we start to see that.
Yeah, and then you as you get towards 3, you can see there's some extra pillars, and then you can see that there's the pit type of thing. So you can see, obviously, to your left and your right, there's a door at the end of each of those wings.
Yeah.
And in front of you, there is stairs leading down.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what that bit is at number 7.
Yeah, 7 is
Right.
where there's stairs leading down. So you're at number 3.
Okay, and can I just ask, what's either side of the stairs? It looks like there's some kind of barrier
Liam
or
will
curtain.
be 10 minutes, by the way.
Sorry, what did you say?
Liam will
Liam
be
will be
10
in 10.
minutes. Yeah.
It's a stone railing with supports that are colored white, brown, and green.
And we can see
it's
beyond that and see more.
the top part of it is red. And you can see that the floor beyond it seems to be red as well.
Wise option probably would be to open one of those wooden doors at the side in case we need to run out or someone comes in.
I can't go there.
I mean, not the main door. I mean, one of those
Yeah,
wings.
but it's close to
To
the
the
main
left
door.
and right of the number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the very, very large doors, and you can see that from this side of them, you could see that it's barred.
But could we actually open them from this side?
You could, but it's too close to the main doors for everyone to go through them anyway.
Right, so it would be you'd only be of use to like 2 of us. Did Ned not look at the door then?
Yeah, Ned was fine. He's like, he doesn't know what your problem is. he rolled a 19. He's like,
Ned just don't give a shit. I want to check the altar before we do anything else. I want to go up to it. So obviously, as I go up to it, I see obviously got the impression of a human in it, and I guess that the deeper red stain in the centre is old blood. How old?
You guess that correct?
I'm guessing it's old. All right, so I check it out. I'm not going to touch it at all.
Other than the description that I've given you, it's obviously used for sacrifice.
Yeah, and the pit behind is. You say it was like a red pool or something?
It's a well. It goes down.
Oh. Is there
20
anything
feet in diameter?
How wide? Sorry.
20 feet diameter.
Right. So if I go and stand if I go around the altar and stand at the edge of that and look in, can I see the bottom of it?
Okay.
Oh.
You can see that it's unlit. It's dark, but about 15 feet down, there is a very narrow ledge.
I'll point it out to everybody else. Those that can see in the dark.
Other than Ned, who even with a torch, that he wouldn't be able to see it very well. But yeah, it's very smooth as well.
And what do we do about that one?
Is there any? So it's just a ledge that's like 15 feet down. There's no like nothing on the in the size of it before that, like any weird little entrances or anything.
No.
We can tie someone to a rope and slowly drop him.
Don't even look at me.
I mean,
you like holes?
You can, as we could see, you can wall climb. So
it's very smooth. Says the DM.
Yeah, she ain't climbing out of it, is what he's saying. So
it's also quite slick. You notice that it's looks like this is where the blood is being poured.
Right.
So has bodies been thrown down here then?
We don't know, do we?
It's a 20-foot wide pit with a small ledge, 15 feet down, and the walls are very smooth and they're blood stained.
Yeah, so I mean, we can make the assumption that that's where they're getting rid of bodies or whatever, but
So do we have
Well,
Well,
any
I have superior
volunteers?
vision. Can I see further than him?
Yes, you can see a lot further than him.
Can I see? What can I see?
You can see that it's. I'm not going to repeat myself. You
it's-
can see a lot further down in the black hole.
Guess I don't see any. I can't see the bottom.
there's no further ledges, is what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is there any rocks around here?
I'll just give Zalath a little shove. Fuck yeah, I'm not going to do that. Damn it! Why do I have to play a good character?
You chose poorly.
I
Is there any rocks lying around? Any rubble? Anything?
Inside, as I said, it's quite clear. Other than around here, you can see that there's looks like there's been glass vials and things have been broken, and there's a broken crystal blade on top of the stone block, but there's nothing else.
I don't want to touch that blade. I'll not like talking quietly. I'll indicate to the rest of the group that I'd like to go to the door in the section of number 4.
Okay. The thick stone columns here are deep green with blood red striations. The paving blocks are mossy green with a circular dais-like area about 20 feet in diameter in the central part of the wing. So as you move towards that, you can see that there's a raised area about where the number 4 is actually.
Right. Okay. Is there anything on the dais?
Okay, the dais is 2-tiered. Each rises about 18 inches, so it's not
Stuck.
massive.
Oh.
The inner being about 14 feet in diameter, thus forming a 3 feet wide step along the rim of the lower tier. The lower disc is greenish black, the upper blackish green.
Fuck.
The center of this
How can you tell us that? How
because
dare you?
because I'm reading it. You can imagine it, I can't. The center of this altar is a depression about 8 feet across, filled with scummed over black liquid. Several pieces of smashed shells are scattered around the area, along with a broken bronze knife.
Is it? We get the impression it's another sacrificial area. I reckon they're feeding something, you know. That's what I'm going to say to the rest of the group. I reckon they're feeding different things. I reckon they're dropping something down that well to feed them. I think they're putting something in here to feed them.
Oh
We
yeah,
gotta
we
check-
need to drop a biggest one there if you want to, fill it.
You want me to check the
Drop a
door?
what? Sorry.
What?
Drop a what?
We need to drop the biggest, meatiest one if we want to, feed something.
That's you
in
then.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's me then.
jump.
See, you just.
So I'll again keep my voice down because we're probably all feeling a little bit spooked about now. I'm gonna motion towards Area 5 and go have a little look over there.
Okay.
Okay, as you walk towards Area 5, the supporting pillars in this wing are sandstone resting on a red slate floor. Bits of broken pottery and sharp bits of rock cover the floor here, making walking about a risky business. The stump of a granite monolith and chunks of brownish red rock around its base indicate the altar was violently assaulted and destroyed. A few links of bronze chain, a twisted manacle, and a bronze wood maul with a snapped haft add to the impression that the enemies of the temple who did this must have found the altar very hateful indeed.
Well,
So
this is the first indication of something that's not been repaired.
do we want to head towards Area 7? Oh, what's? Oh, hang on. What's
the 6th, right?
Yeah, there's no door there, isn't there? So if we head towards Area 7 from Area 5, where we've just seen that, we'd see that little door, right?
Huh?
I'm guessing because we're a curious bunch of fuckers, we'd check it out.
Mhm.
This door.
Really?
So number 6, this
Yeah.
door opens into a small vestry. Pieces of broken glass and splinters of crystal lie scattered within. Someone evidently made a fire in the far corner, as bits of charred wooden cloth lie on the floor, and the rafters overhead are blackened with soot. A pile of robes, once ivory-coloured, lie in the centre of the room. They are soiled and stained with excrement.
Ew.
I was going to ask what it smells like in this place, but I'm not going to ask what
I
it
don't
smells
think you need to.
like in this. No, okay. I don't need a description of that.
No, come on, take a good whiff.
It's
massive more than that.
the overpowering smell of
Shit.
smoke.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say shit.
you say that? So, hang on. No. Is there anything?
Wait, so they've been just staying in here and shitting themselves?
I'm getting the impression there's not going to be anything in here, but there's always something where you expect it not to be. I've learnt this.
Mhm.
Oh fuck it! I'll have a look around. Is there anything in the room that's worth anything?
Can you do an investigation?
I'll assist.
Of course, I had to say it, didn't I?
Me too. Can I assist?
So, if they're assisting, what do I get?
You just get advantage. You need to roll really high, though. I'm just telling you that. But you get advantage with roll.
I should have got fucking.
Oh,
You notice in the ceiling, in the rafter, a pale bit of cloth.
How high up is it?
It's 10 feet. This is only a low sort of added-on bit of building. It's about 10 feet above. You can see it's a thin.
Well, I'm not going to reach that.
You can't
sell it.
You can use me as stir.
What? Say what?
Vix
Or,
reach that. He's about 7 foot.
I don't know. How tall are you, Vix? Zala.
let me check my bio.
As a dragonborn, you'd probably.
I mean,
6'5".
They're probably you're 6'5".
Yeah, I probably can get it with my.
No,
look
you
and
couldn't.
stuff.
No.
You couldn't.
I'll help.
Just short, just shy of 6 foot. I can at full stretch with my arms, which are relatively long for my size. I can just about touch 8 foot with the tips of my fingers.
Yeah, because your
So,
shoulders are not at your head. That's the thing.
you have to.
Could I
Even at
reach it if I
7, you-
stood on his shoulders?
You
I'm
could.
human-sized.
He will have to make a strength check. No, there's no issue. It's just a normal strength check, and you would have to do an acrobatics check.
No problem.
No problem. Oh,
Well,
what a time to.
do I need to do an acrobatics?
Well, what it is, as you jumped onto his back, he didn't brace his legs properly.
Oh.
So now you do
Ready.
need to make an acrobatics check. It better be a fucking good one. Go on, do it.
Oh,
Yeah, you successfully, as he starts to stumble, you can leap,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just saying that you can leap,
leap.
add a boost.
Can I grab the thing it's hanging from?
Yeah, you can grab the rafter.
Yeah? That's where it is, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what
So
I
you're
want.
hanging from the rafter.
Good job!
As you kick him in the fucking head.
Well, you're very much welcome.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
can reach the thing. The
Yep.
cloth. I'll pick up the
It's
cloth.
as you pull it free, it's a robe.
Hey, yeah.
Good
So you
old.
can see from there. Hello.
Hello.
Just a robe.
Just a robe.
Okay.
Is there anything fancy about it?
Once she gets down, you can see that it's a robe. It's an ivory colour. Has a cowl. It's embroidered with reddish pink wools and lined with pale blue satin. So it's quite a high-end robe.
Do I reckon?
Signs of, religion, like
I was
religion
just-
signs.
I was just going to say,
Symbols.
do I recognise it?
Nothing you can recognise. It's
Yeah.
just the colours are. It's ivory coloured. It's reddish pink on the edges, and there's like whorls in it. and the inside is pale blue satin.
If I take it from Lily, can I feel anything from it?
It's made of satin,
Is it
quite high end.
all right.
Wear it.
Fuck off.
No, please don't.
I've
Do
watched.
you really want to wear anything from here?
I don't know about that. I don't know. What do we want to do with it? Does anybody want it? What? What?
No, it's.
I don't think. I think
Leander
he's
has.
talking to somebody else, not talking to
Oh.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's talking to his mom.
Okay. I don't want this. I say. I don't want that shit.
Put it in our. Never mind.
Yeah, in the what? Right, right.
Never mind.
Well then, is it the time to go further
Well, I guess we had.
to the 7?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you been writing down things?
Mhm.
So what was
Oh.
area 4?
I haven't written shit down.
It was
What?
green and black and black and green.
Oh,
Yeah,
Was it
and the
meant to be right
stone was green with red on it, and the floor was green.
Oops. Hang on.
On area 5, which you're in now, it's a red floor. The wall, the pillars are sandstone, and there was a very large lump of brownish red granite in that area.
Mhm.
In area 4, it was deep green,
dark
yeah, green and everything. Where was the other one, which I said with the different colours? Oh yeah, the central bit was white with red. The altar was a very pale pinkish white marble, and there was crystal and crystal knife there.
So area 5 was the red
Sandstone.
sandstone.
Brownish red.
Basically, a very red area. Area 4 is a very green area. Area 3 is a very white area.
Right. So as we approach. So yes, we've gone past 6 and we're heading towards 7 then.
Yep.
Okay. Liam,
Yes.
you were escorting Otis back towards the main road towards Nulb. You realise that he's actually could travel faster without you, and he suggests that you join the rest of your group.
Can he? Do we still have our rope up so he can climb up the window?
So you arrive back towards the temple, the main temple, and you know that the rest of the group have gone in. So you can see a rope going up to a window. You can also, as you walk towards where the rope is, you can see there's a door. And if you look onto the Discord, you will see a picture of a door. Can you see it?
No.
What am I supposed to be? Is that pit? Oh, okay, that picture in the chat.
All right. Could you make a saving throw? Wisdom saving throw, please.
What? A wisdom saving throw. What would that be?
It's just it'd be
wisdom
just
on the side.
yeah in your saving throws on your
Is there a
character.
disadvantage?
No.
For you, yeah.
Unfortunately, as you look at it, you realise that it's really horrible, and you cannot look upon it, so you turn and walk away from it. Could you make a note on your character sheet that you failed the door save?
Where the hell did I make one of them?
Just on your biography,
yeah.
just go to notes or something. Additional
Edit.
You shouldn't need to
additional
edit
features
it.
and
If
traits.
you're in
Anywhere
the
like
diary,
that,
you should
just
click
be able
on
to type it.
Failed
Door save.
door save.
Okay.
Turn him up.
So you now can see that the door has not been opened, but it looks like that your group went in via the rope. So you can choose to climb up the rope, or
Yes.
you can do something else.
Ooh, what's the other thing? Ooh.
Oh
Adventures.
no, your choice. You can do something else,
Oh,
seeing as nobody else knows you're outside.
I climb the wall, making weird noises as I do it.
Okay, so everyone inside can hear that noise coming
What's
from.
that?
I think I know that guy.
What do you fucking think it is?
It's obviously a horde of orcs. So
I
Everybody ready to
glare
go,
at
weapons?
Arvin and go, is that your cousin?
First thing I see come through that window, I'm
Whatever.
throwing my fucking hand axe out.
okay, you see Uhtred's face.
I throw my hand axe.
Right, so Uhtred arrives in, and unfortunately, I'm not going to read all of this again. But you're in a temple, and so far you've found that it appears to be something to do with human sacrifice or humanoid sacrifice.
Oh, fantastic.
And if you look at the map on the Discord, everyone's been to Area 2 and Area 3, 4, and 5.
And 6.
Area 4, I'm going to ignore Area 6 for a minute. Area 4 is kind of a greenish area, greenish tone on the pillars and the floor, and there's a pool of water on an altar. Area 5 is more red. There's red pillars, red floor, and there's a broken block of granite that looks like it's been smashed. Area 3 is like the theme of that area is white, and there's an altar with a depression on it for where people are sacrificed. There's also a large kind of well near number 3, which goes down as far as you can see. It's unlit and is very smooth, covered in blood. Everyone else is now heading towards Area 7. So you're now caught up with everyone.
Hello.
Okay, Area 7.
Hello, welcome back.
Shut up, you.
A flight of steps, 20 feet wide, and each step broad and tall, delves down to the north. The stone is a dull grey, but flecks of colour, white, blue, red, green, and black, dot its surface. To the north of the staircase is a stone railing with supports of white, brown, and green stone alternating. Its upper portion is cinnabar, which I believe is red. The floor beyond is paved with 3-foot squares of highly polished red granite. The square columns of some type of yellowish stone are carved in bas-relief and painted to show scenes of fire and suffering, with demonic creatures leering on.
Demonic creatures.
That's what you can see. So you can see the stairs going down. Very large stairs. You can see those two lines are the railings. Then you can see beyond it, it's red granite floors.
Ignoring the stairs for a minute, can we get past those railings?
Yes, just walk past them. There's nothing stopping you.
Okay.
There's like a 10-foot gap between the end of the railing and then where the edge of the stairs are.
I wasn't sure whether it was just drawn that way or whether.
No, there's a distinct, so you can walk through.
Yeah.
You
What's?
mean up towards 8?
Yeah, I was just thinking. Basically, I'm thinking about exploring this floor before we do anything fucking stupid. Like exploring this floor, which is probably going to kill us.
Why is the floor red?
Sacrificial.
As I've mentioned,
it seems to have a different colour.
Yeah. So there's so far you've found a white, a green, a reddish brown. The one that was sandstone, by the way, I said red. It's actually more a brown tone. So
Yeah,
you've got brown.
It's sandstone colour. Exactly.
Yeah. So you got brown an area. You got a white area. You got a green area. Now you've got into an area that's red. It's distinctly red. This area.
Red of blood. I got it.
Can I move towards? I don't know what everybody else is doing. I'm assuming we're all moving together. Can I move towards number 8? That
Okay.
area.
A huge bronze vessel chased with copper stands here. Its 6 legs hold it slightly more than a foot above the floor stones. The basin-like pot is 8 feet in diameter. Its bottom is filled with old charcoal, bits of blackened bone, and other undefinable lumps. A piece of chain still hangs over the altar, and evidently others similarly once also hung there, but their bronze links were broken, and short pieces lie on the floor around the area. The altar's rim is dented and cut as if struck by many hard blows.
Okay. And so as we approach from the stairs towards 8 and we see all that, are those stairs I'm guessing those are steps in front of us at area 10.
Yes.
Are they going up? So like onto another dais?
Yep.
Alter T.
So you've got where 8, so you've walked beyond the set of stairs that lead down. You're in an area that is very red toned, and you've seen an altar, a big, basically a cauldron, an extremely large barbecue.
So they seem to be doing different things in different areas, I will say to the rest of the group. Because it looked like 5 looked like possibly something was chained to a pillar.
Yeah.
3 looked like it was where they actually killed them and possibly drained their blood. I don't know what 4. I'm
Maybe
puzzled
5
about
was the
4.
holding area.
Possibly. And this looks like where they were, I don't know, burning and cooking stuff. I don't know.
I wonder if they're eating them.
Do I see anything in the area while I'm looking? If I walk around the cauldron and look around it, do I find any?
Other than you can see that it's the damage seems from a long time ago. It looks like it's been used since.
It looks like it's been used.
But they've not been repairing it.
Right.
It's not in as good a state as some of the rest of the area. It looks like they're keeping the rest of the floor and area clean, but they're not doing too much with the like these mini altars. They seem to be using them, but they're not desecrating them in any way. They're just using them. So if they've been damaged, they're still damaged.
Okay, so if I look up the steps, I'm not going up it, or if I look up onto the dais at level 10,
Okay. The dais extends south into the temple, forming a circular area. The floor, steps and walls are black basalt, highly polished and gleaming. 4 steps lead to the upper platform, and upon it is a great throne of purplish basalt with leering demon faces and carved grinning skulls. Above the throne, the following words in common are chiseled into the curving wall. The power of elemental death brings mortals low, but raises the nameless one high.
Can you say it again?
The power of elemental death brings mortals low, but raises the nameless one high.
I got that so close.
The flags upon which the throne is set are 10-foot squares of granite set in a mosaic pattern. Guess what?
They're covered in blood.
No.
It's a demon?
No. Guess what? As in,
Is it green, red, and brown?
it is. I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Okay.
It's not the best picture, and it may even be upside down.
But how would we know?
You'll get the idea.
Yeah,
what?
that it's upside down.
I can't read it, sorry.
Oh, right.
So it's using the 4 colours that you've seen
alternating
around it. And then the thing in the top is the big throne.
Okay. Let's see.
Arvin.
purple.
Arvin.
Yeah.
You feel like this area is the most evil area, and you're the most likely to pick up on that.
Okay. I'll let the others know that I feel a little bit uncomfortable here.
You notice that Eliwick is sketching everything. So
Okay.
all of the basically that's Eliwick's sketch.
Yeah.
So she's been she's doing it really quick. She's not concerned about whether the book's the right way up or anything. But she's documenting all these things. So the picture of the door you've got, I will actually put them in as handouts properly when I get a chance.
Yeah.
So you've got that of the
okay.
sketch of the floor. You've got the sketch of the door. You know that the areas are green, red, white, brown in this area.
Brown, green, red.
Yay! You turned the book up the right way.
It's a helmet.
It's a helmet. Fuck's sake.
Yay! Thank you, Liam. Let's see. Red, white,
So-
brown, green.
The
Whoa.
problem is we haven't fucked with anything yet. I don't want to start fucking with things, but it's getting late.
It's not that bad.
Before we fuck with anything there, should we just go and have a quick look at like room number 9 and see what's going on over
Okay.
there?
Can I check the door?
What's in Ruben?
Yeah, the door. I'm reading it. The port is finely carved, but most of the vinyl unseen work has been hacked and chopped off so as to efface its evil. Beyond is another vestry, a chamber nearly 30 feet wide and 60 feet long. It once must have been the scene of debauched revels, for the remains of great couches, tables, and padded chairs are strewn about. Charcoal and several broken barrels lie nearby. A stack of resinous faggots near the door seem to be the only
What?
things not broken.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
We're not talking meatballs. It means a type of wood cut.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
know it.
certain length.
Yeah, but it was still funny.
Yeah, but they're also
Faggots.
resinous, so it's for starting fires. Are the only things not broken or disarrayed, so those look like they don't belong there.
Okay.
Amidst the litter are several skeletons, probably human. One wears the tattered remains of a scarlet robe.
Hang on.
So this is the first area, other than the area 6, that you found that is messy.
So these appear to be where people have been living recently.
No.
Oh, right. These are places that haven't been touched when everything else has been cleaned.
Yes.
Right.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Really? What in the? You mean the temple of everything nice and pleasant?
Yes.
So perfectly safe and nice. Sorry, that's what it was called earlier, isn't it?
It was beautiful. It's all color coordinated.
It is.
Do you know what? Evil people have got a lot going for them. That's what I'm fucking saying. Everything seems to be neat and tidy, well organised, clearly defined sections of evil worship. I don't have a problem with any of this.
It's all organized, so I don't care.
Alvin, on the other hand, is distinctly uncomfortable.
There is also a problem with what you just said there.
What?
Well, it is supposed to be a temple of chaotic evil. They're very well organised for a bunch of chaotic people.
Oh, that's a good fucking point.
But anyway, let's just disregard that.
Is this because they don't know how to write things that make any fucking sense?
Yeah. The chaotic evil temple, it's all well organised with, everything neat and in its place. So, okay.
Is this why I'm like reading through modules and going, I'm just going to butcher the fuck out of this and make it make no sense myself?
make it work, you may as well.
And if it doesn't make any sense, it's still going to make more fucking sense than this shit.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to me.
Half the time, though, you get stuff that's like, they're like, oh, your player should have worked this out by now. Well, with what fucking information?
Yeah, because obviously they've just guessed.
Yeah. So was I meant to describe it to them that fucking well? Well, I'm not that good, so fuck off. Okay, so I'm just going to turn to the rest of the group and say, should we start? And where should we start if we do?
Let's drop someone into the well. Maybe not.
Well,
Make
listen,
clear sell it.
listen. We don't need to drop a person into the fucking well.
That's
You
why I
crazy
was looking
bastard.
for rocks or anything.
We could roll at round number 5, that area that we're going to now refer to as number 5, not the sandstone area, which is what we probably refer to it as. Wasn't there was a broken pillar and shit? There'd be rubble there, right? Some stones and broken
Yep.
shards and shit.
There's a broken
Pottery,
there's a broken mall there as well.
Yeah.
Some
So
more.
why don't we go over there, Zarath? We'll go and stand around number 3. You can go over to number 5, pick something, come over and drop it in there and see what happens.
Okay. Then I go to the area number 5. I grab some
Get the half mall. Go on.
rubble. Okay, then.
Don't touch the more. Don't listen to Dog.
It's got a handle on it and everything that you just pick it up. It's easy. Rather than getting your hands all covered in stone.
Wait, what did you say? What is it? Mole?
A maul, a two-handed,
The broken mall.
very, very big
A
hammer.
mole. Okay. Okay, then I take
M-A-U-L,
it.
I think.
Yeah,
That would-
M-A-U-L.
that would-
Okay,
would.
I'm taking that mole and going
We like that.
go with it to the number
Okay.
3 to the well
That's good.
and drop it inside.
Okay.
But
Do you drop it? Make sure you hold it beyond the ledge, or you want to drop it onto the ledge?
that's a good question. What do we do, guys? I wanted to actually check that ledge,
Well,
right?
Well, yeah, drop it to see if you can make it hit the ledge, and then it might just bounce off and carry on anyways. We might get both answers.
Oh yeah. Then I aim for the ledge.
Okay. So you
From
drop
the
it.
ledge side.
It bounces slightly or grazes against the wall, hits the ledge, and then bounces in the like. If you look at the screen, you can see you're looking at the map of the tower, right? Okay.
Oh.
So you drop it, and you've dropped it from this position. Okay, that's where you were stood, right? And that is the ledge. So you drop it, it hits the ledge, it actually starts moving in this direction, around, and then bounces back off again. So it landed, it bounced this way, and it hit the wall again, and then bounced off, and then as it bounces off, it just disappears down. And after a few seconds, you hear it bang on the floor.
So there is what sounds like a solid floor at the bottom at some distance.
Well, there we have it.
Did it have long enough falling to hit the terminal velocity?
Question: did it sound echoey when it fell?
Well, the pit, the well that you put in it's 40 feet across. No, is it 20 feet across? Or what did it say? 20 feet across, so it's quite big. So it would echo anyway.
But would I notice anything else? Because might be like something else hidden underneath it.
When it hit the ledge, other than it fell and it bounced to its left, right? Then it hit the wall there, then bounced off again, and then went into free fall. And then after a few seconds, it hit the ground. That's all you've noticed.
Hey, Zala,
Mm,
there's a crystal dagger on the altar over there where number 3 is. Why don't you go and grab that?
Yeah, I can touch it. That doesn't
Go,
seem.
go and get it. Throw that in as well. Do the same thing, but throw it from the south side.
Oh, you want to throw it?
Do the same thing, but do it from the south side with the crystal dagger.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Okay.
stand here,
Yeah.
and
Right.
let's just imagine that that circle of where the steps are here goes all the way around. So you stand here and you drop it. Okay,
Yes.
drops down 15 feet. It hits the steps. Not the step. Hits the ledge, and it bounces this way. Hits the wall, skids off, and then falls. But because it's such a small item, you don't actually hear it after that.
Doesn't anyone have a torch?
Oh. You know what happens when you throw torches into big deep holes, right?
Yeah.
That's when the big monster's head comes rearing up and it goes "Rah!" and eats you.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
we already dropped them all.
wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
but you might have killed it.
I
Might have.
Assembly.
Do you know how I had a broken spear?
You did after the last session.
Do I still have
Because you
one of
threw
the parts to it, like a wooden bit of it?
Well, no, I mean, let's just say that you
Okay, yes, I do. Okay.
discarded it because it was broken, because they had other things that you could have picked up, like proper ones.
Has anyone got a piece of wood?
What does somebody go and get the bronze dagger or whatever it was from the green section?
The bronze knife, yeah.
Bronze knife from the green section. Somebody go and get that and throw it in from the east side, or drop it in. Do the same thing.
Okay, I'll go and do that.
Okay, so you get the broken bronze knife when you're standing here. Okay, so you drop it again against the wall. It hits the ledge. It bounces towards the north until it hits the wall, and then
Oh shit!
it actually stops on the ledge and doesn't fall off it.
Huh.
Well, shit's working weird here. This physics is a bit off. I suspect magic.
And I was wondering if you know anything more than that.
I haven't done any checks on anything. I don't know whether I can. Well, no, I did ask about this bit, didn't I? I asked about the ulcer. Oh, just everywhere.
So you want to cast detect magic? Okay. You can use. You can cast it as a ritual.
Yep.
So I'm going to let you cast it. You don't use any spells, and you can tell that there's a glow on most of the people who are stood around you.
Told you, it's fucking everywhere.
Useless.
Other than that, you don't notice anything.
You got to remember, what I will say is it's like within 30 feet of you, and this place is fucking. Each one of these squares, I think, from what I can tell, it's like 30 by.
It's worth a try.
One square is 30 feet.
Yeah, so it's fucking. I mean, it's a huge area. You'd have to go and have a walk around for 10 minutes. Which,
Yeah, I'm gonna go like over to 5, past 3, over to 4 again.
Okay, so you wander over there. Other than the stuff that you are carrying, if you go on your own, are you going on your own?
Yeah, I assume so. I assume
Well, I'm asking that question solely that you know what you're carrying, so you can disregard that, and you're not having to be interfered with by anyone else stood near you.
Yeah.
So if you walk around on your own detecting magic, you notice that other than what you're carrying, you don't detect anything.
Okay. Has anyone got like a piece of wood?
Spears have wooden handles.
How many spears do you have?
5.
Okay, can I use one? Snap
You have
it.
broken one.
I know, but I'm going to borrow one of yours. And
Well, say what you want to do with it first, rather than say, "Can I have it?"
What I want to do
Can
is...
I have it to break it?
I mean, we've got a magical sword. What I'm going to do, I'm going to throw it down this thing and see what if that hits the bottom.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut it in half, or snap it in half.
See?
Set a light to it, and throw it down so we can see anything.
That's what I said.
Why
Why
don't you just use a torch?
Oh.
Well,
I've got 10.
I would like to know how. I want to see how he's going to set this fucking spear on fire.
Well, that's it. He's only going to ask if anyone got any oil, I assume.
Oh, has anyone got any oil or lube?
I just say, look, I've got a torch.
Okay.
And I've actually got a tinderbox that lights it and things. And Eliwick says, yeah, I've got some as well.
Fucking
I've got some at all. I never use them because I got.
I think actually, Liam, if you look on your character sheet, you'll see you've got a pack of 10 of them.
What?
I don't have torches.
Oh, okay, I do.
You probably have your explorer's pass
I
or
do.
Dungeoneer's pass or something.
Oh, that's probably because I have the thieves thing.
Okay, I'll light my torch
Yep.
and I will throw it in.
No, I step
What?
back.
How and where?
How? Okay, let me look at the image.
I
Right.
step back from the well.
There's
No, you don't have to
basically
look at the image. You're just looking at the
It
at the screen as
stopped
it is.
around here.
So far, you've thrown something from that point. You've dropped. No, so you dropped something from that point. You've dropped something from the south. You've dropped something from here.
I'll
Are
drop
you-
it from here.
Are you trying to hit
Okay.
the ledge, basically,
But
or are you
it
trying to
stopped
get in straight
here.
to the centre?
Yeah,
Oh.
Ish.
yours stopped there. Yes.
It didn't
But
hit the
what are you going to
bottom.
do? Are you going to try and drop it to go through the center? Or are you going to drop it onto the ledge?
Onto the ledge.
Okay. So you light it. You hold it steady, and you release it from here. It falls down. It hits the ledge. It bounces this way, and then goes out.
Bollock.
Fantastic. Whoever
Right,
made
can
these
somebody throw a
torches
middle?
is shot.
Well, I mean, we've already worked out what happens when shit goes on the edge. Can somebody throw a torch straight down the middle?
Okay, someone pass me the torch.
I don't have a torch.
You've got 10 of your own, you cheeky bastard. There's like another one.
You got
Oh,
you got 10. You've got 9 now, and you can
And
dark
you have,
anyway.
and you
So
have dark vision. You don't even fucking.
Okay, I throw another torch down.
okay. So you throw it down. It passes the ledge. It disappears. All you can see is a bright dot that disappears, and after a few seconds, you see that the light goes out, and you also hear a very faint thud.
Okay, so where's the way out?
Alright.
Well,
Okay. Well,
let's go inside.
right. Well, we're fucked with this. There's clearly some weird physics going on. Should we go in numerical order?
Can I just say before you do anything, can you go back to the map?
Yeah, looking at the map.
I'm looking at it.
Which
Okay.
map?
Can you have a look at 5A and 5B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see 5B.
5B is just beyond number 5. There's like a block that sticks
5A.
out. And 4A is just beyond that 4, which has a block that's kind
Oh
of
yeah,
sticking.
I see that.
Yeah, no, that's what. That's. I was. Yeah. I was going to head over to 4 and then like.
I'm just pointing
maybe-
them out to you. Just
Yeah, no, we're getting there. We're getting there. No, I can see them.
Dragon.
I can see that shit. Right, should we head numerically over to 4?
Yeah.
And the other thing I can point out is 7.
We did say. Oh, well, yeah. That's not numerical order, though.
No. Well, I'm pointing out there's essentially now 3 places that you've not actually been.
Oh, I thought we were to 7.
You went to
No.
7.
Yeah, we went and
walked
looked.
past it.
There's actually the 7 is the staircase.
Oh, yeah.
never went
And
back.
we went through the fence or railings.
Yeah. I'm for going numerical.
4A?
4.
Well, the whole temple, like it's a chaotic evil temple, so obviously everything's in chaos. So let's just do it in. Let's make it like, you know.
Let's go
Going
to
on.
4A then.
Okay. Let me just check the door.
4A.
Hang on, can we just?
I am speaking, but I'm not actually specifically speaking to just you lot now. So
Can I just like pick up a piece of that pottery or something from 5 and just chuck it in that pool at 4 as we go past and see if anything happens?
yes, you can. So as you throw it in, you can see that it disturbs the black surface and just makes ripples across the top of the surface, and it goes as it lands in it. I don't know whether you heard that, but it's
Yeah.
like a
All right.
This place is weird.
So what's this door then, Lily? There's a door.
I want to check the door.
Don't be scared. Don't get scared of this one.
I'll try not to. I'll check
Oh,
for the
it tells you
usuals.
where. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This area was apparently a vestry, oddly enough, because it's now the 4th one you found in here. Bits of broken altar service are present here, with a broken trident and pieces of torn, scorched robes of a moss green hue. Other rubble includes several smashed benches, a small broken table, and a thrown-down wardrobe, with one side kicked in and the doors torn off. A flight of stairs descends to the southwest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
do we want to go down, or you want to check the other places first?
I probably check the other places.
So there's a
Before going
so
down.
this is green, and there's a trident in this room,
Yeah.
And robes of green.
and robes,
Again with the
Okay.
green.
and there's red robes at the top, white robes for the middle. Well, there was nothing else in them, but there was specifically a trident and some disgusting looking water outside. Okay,
Oh,
that's.
Hmm.
And 5 looks like it's made of sandstone. Are we going over to 5?
Yes.
Come on then.
Okay, so you go
Seems
back
like that.
across to 5. This area seems to be a vestry.
Really? Well,
Mm.
fuck me.
no
Yeah,
way.
oddly enough.
Have you not,
broken-
well, you're not paying attention, Catherine, so you wouldn't have noticed all the little connection.
Yeah, but
Uh,
you don't need that many
A
vegetables.
broken
Yeah, different sets
rondite
of fucking
bowl. Does
condom.
anybody know what rondite is? Is it a
No.
colour or is it a
Rondite. What colour's Rondite, Catherine?
Rhonda.
What is Rondite?
I don't know.
You don't fucking know. You know everything.
Anyway, I'll carry on
Now
reading.
you admit it.
This seems to be a vestry. A broken rondite bowl and ewer lie in a corner, apparently flung in anger and now shattered and useless. The interior of each is caked with a dry brown substance. Pieces of furniture are also scattered about, as are the torn remains of some brown garments and 3 stubs of brown candles. A flight of stairs descends to the southeast.
Alright.
Rondite.
What's the white?
Rhondite. I'll do a Google search and
Okay.
find out what it is.
G-O-N-I-T.
I don't know whether it's a type of
The meaning of
stone
powers
or.
is a pink magnesium material.
Okay, so it's the material it's talking about. So it's like a
Pink, pinky black.
pinky
Yeah.
black bowl.
Huh.
Hmm.
So how did? Because that doesn't fit in with this side, though, does it? The colour of that, unless they're just fucking making shit up. Well, I suppose it could be the dark. It could be the darker bits because it's got the black stuff in it, the black veins.
The interior of each is caked with a dry brown substance.
It's blood.
Do we recognise? If I pick them up, do I recognise them? Does it look like?
It looks like it could be blood.
All right.
Coagulated blood.
So
It's all dried up now anyway, so.
Yeah, but blood turns brown.
hmm
Right, so we've got 3 sets of stairs. We've got 3 different, obviously different sects or something here, haven't we? I'm assuming.
Mate, I think at this point you just have to have a quick discussion about what you think is going on, because maybe not everyone
Shit. That's what's going on.
may have gathered the same as
Well,
everyone else. So
what-
what do you think you know?
Well, I'm not sure now because that's fucking thrown me because I didn't see anything. So at the minute, this was when it was made. I'm guessing. To me, it looks like there were 4 different sects within this temple of elemental. I'm not sure what the white protect. That's the problem. I was thinking that the sandstone area might be more like desert or hot areas. The green might be water. Red, I don't fucking know. Fire maybe.
Would white not be air then?
Oh, it could. Oh, yeah. I've got it now.
Aw.
Yeah. So maybe
Amazing.
we've got what the white area is air, like Catherine said. Red would be water. Green would be water. Red would be fire, and the earthy one would be earth. Possibly.
That's interesting.
Possibly.
And the purple would be like the amalgamation. Of fucking 4 of them. That's what I think.
Hmm.
So, if I'm looking.
So there's obviously, I'm assuming that whatever we're going to find or whatever's going on, it's actually not just evil. It is literally elemental evil. There's it's elements and evil. It was literally in the fucking name because Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, but
No, it's the way
like,
you just said
elemental
that.
evil.
It's like, oh yeah.
Make
No,
the
but yeah,
most
but-
basic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is elemental evil? It doesn't necessarily mean there's elements. It could just be the most basic form of evil.
Yeah.
I need to pee.
As
I
in,
know,
like,
but
literally just evil
It's
teeming
just,
out.
I've just really, you just clicked with it. Then it's like, oh yeah, earth, air, fire, water.
But yeah, well, it wasn't so much that like I wasn't sure whether it would be. To me, it doesn't make sense that the two would work together. That's the problem. But it's actually evil elements.
Oh,
Anyway.
wait.
So
You
I'm
found
sure-
there's still the 3 stairs. So you've got the 5A, 4A, and 7.
So I'm assuming that if we want to go down 3, we're going to have to be able to fly. Some. This is an assumption that Arvin's making. Well, actually, no, it's me making. It's out of character making it. I'm guessing if you want to get down 3, because that's why the things were bouncing. It's got something to do with the airflow around there or something. So we're going to have to be able to fly or something like that to get down there. If you want to go down, like 4 is probably going to have something to do with water. 5 is probably going to have something to do with earth. And if we go down the steps at 7, probably going to be dealing with fire.
Probably.
Max, sorry. Had to pee.
Well, you
Well,
didn't hear that, so
So,
Oh, you didn't hear me say I had to pee?
no.
I heard it. I heard you. So maybe we got to do them in a certain order in order to make them easier. Like you can use the water one for the fire one, and the fire one for the earth one.
What do you do about fucking wind? Because wind beats
See,
fucking
Gavy's
everything.
gone.
Yeah.
You have a,
Wind always wins in the end.
you let one rip and then run out of the room, lock the door
That's
behind you,
exactly
and then
what I was thinking as well, Liam.
and then it's locked Lily and Alentiana.
Normally you look at the dog, but anyway, that's
You don't have a dog.
We have me.
No, it's just you then. Right. There might be something about that. I'm not sure what we'd have to do about air, but
There's
Okay, should we go-
also the thing behind the throne, though, but that makes no sense to me. So
what? What do you mean? Oh, this saying?
no, the
Oh.
the mosaic pattern.
The mosaic. Yeah, it's just different elements all plugged together. There might be something in it. Do you want to go? Should we go and have a look? Do you want to go and have a look at the mosaic
Yeah.
again? Should we go and fuck with that before we do anything else? Because it's getting really late, so I'm guessing we're going to fuck with something
Okay.
next
So-
time.
We're fucking with too many things.
Yeah, we just
Right.
spent the whole session just fucking with an entire temple and doing nothing.
Right.
Who's
Where's the fighting?
So
Let's go fucking down. Let's
so
go.
fire beats
And
earth.
do it.
Hang on, I want to hear Liam's logic.
Fire beats earth. Earth beats
How?
air.
How?
Air beats
No.
water.
Back to the start.
Water beats
How-
fire.
Oh, fire beats air.
How does fire beat earth?
I'm reading it off Google.
Fuck off.
Okay.
No. Now tell me how Google explains that fire beats earth.
Okay.
bearing in mind that if you get a fire and you throw sand on it, that's what turns it down. So.
Sand's technically not earth, it's glass, actually, Doc.
Other way around, actually.
Well, you could still the same
Well,
thing.
sand
So
is
earth
sand.
on it, still puts
Sand
it.
is eroded rock that you can then heat up and turn into glass. That's why when lightning hits sand, you get little shards of glass.
It's glass.
Fuck you. You don't know shit. So anyway, how
Sleep
does
with one eye open.
how does fire beat earth?
Anyway, shoot, where are you going? Where are you going?
Right,
You're going
so
down
right,
number
do it
7,
right.
4, or number 5?
We either go and fuck with that thing at the top, or we just go to like number 4 or 5.
Just
You
go
know,
somewhere.
if you want to get fucked really hard, then we probably should go to 4A. I mean,
Why?
Okay,
there was...
4A.
Oh, so I see
Dumb
everyone
decision
wants to
been
get
made.
fucked
4A.
really hard.
Okay.
Butt
Alright.
fucked super hard. That's what we're gonna do right now.
Okay.
No way.
Big watery.
I recollect some memories about a river and something about watery stuff, and that seemed
I want to
water.
stealth if we're going down
Okay,
somewhere.
so you go down the
Right.
stairs. It's a fairly
Are we
long
letting Lily
way.
go first?
It's a fairly. Oh, hold on a minute.
It's like
No, well,
oh, hold
because
on a
it's
minute,
like
you're there.
you're playing it. You're playing it on like
This is the one I thought Dom had.
roll 20, and the reason you do it on roll 20 is because there's a map.
Nope.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Don't know
well,
what you're talking
yeah, that thing.
Do we have a map now?
Yeah, that's which I'd forgotten about. So you
No
don't have to
fucking
describe it
way.
now. So hold on a minute. That one. Who I
So we
forgot.
can have a visualization.
Nah.
No, you have to actually you have to see it rather than guess.
Oh.
I was enjoying that. That was fun. I actually used my thinking brain and my imagining brain.
Elwood's
Yeah,
being very
now you
quiet.
can have a break.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Why is Elwood
Okay.
being so quiet? Has she
Yeah.
just been in the back writing in her
She's
book?
been sketching all the things.
She's amazed at my skills of perception.
Mhm.
And how easy it is to manipulate fucking idiots in the group to go and pick things up and throw them at things.
Hey, my intelligence.
Hey, you
Oh.
go pick that up and throw it here. Okay. Hey, yeah, no, pick that up. It's fine. Oh, I'm dying. It's cursed. Yeah, you're fine.
uh,
well, I feel totally fine. So
Are we going somewhere, Doc? Did you make
Yeah, just bear with me. I've just got to. No,
No, quicker.
I'm trying to do it quicker.
Okay.
Just.
I'm going to go stick the kettle on while you're fucking about. You don't see me taking as long to do anything. Oh.
right. At least when he says, "Oh, oh, oh."
Yeah, it's like, oh.
When he does it, it's not like some spell that's going to kill off.
Oh, this is where I hope it actually works at a reasonable pace.
What?
Just saying, this is where I hope it works. Each round you can be stood. There. Right, so you walk down the stairs.
Bum, 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 where the hell are we?
I don't know, but it's taking ages to load. Which means
Bottom,
it's either our
very
internet being slow.
bottom right.
Yeah, it's not loaded for us
Yeah,
yet. So,
yeah. I see it.
oh, it's our internet then. So it's not a massive map. It's just our internet being shit.
No.
It's
Oh, it's a
very
fair size map.
rightish.
Ooh, that's a fucking big map. Oh fuck! Oh, there. Okay. Oh. Are we gonna
Hold on a minute. Show name.
Are the rest of us actually gonna fucking behave and let Lily scout the place out and not go running off because we want to see everything ourselves and let her
Yes,
come back
I'm
and
sitting
make a
here.
mistake on it?
Okay, this passage is evidently one of importance, right? It's plastered and painted with the evil scenes typical of the temple. The corridor is 10 foot wide, and the ceiling is about 10 foot high. The walls are dressed stone. It looks like it's limestone.
Okay.
The walls and floors are generally smooth. The ceilings, so the 10 foot wide corridors have Gothic arches that the central peak is about 17 foot high.
How high? 7.
17.
Oh, 17. Right.
Okay, that's what you can see.
Right. Can everybody behave while Lily goes and has a little scout? And
Well,
then you
I
can
can
go.
see from here that there's two.
I just don't want everybody like rushing ahead and
Oh, but
fucking up your check or anything.
there's
I
space
desperately
going
hope that this doesn't suddenly make the whole map appear like it did at certain points.
up. I'm gonna stealth, and I had advantage because I have equipped my
No,
cloak.
you stealth, okay.
So I have advantage because I have my cloak
No,
on.
your stealth. Okay, that's it. You don't have to specifically
no.
say you're doing a roll.
Just
If you're
saying I have my
stealthing,
cloak on.
yep, it doesn't matter. You've stealth. That's okay.
So I sneak
So you
past.
don't have to roll all the time. You
No,
can.
I know. I'm just
So you're
letting you
in
know I have
stealth.
the cloak on.
Yeah.
If he tells you to roll, then you know there's shit and you're in trouble.
Okay, so I see intersection. I don't see anything there. Anything there. This seems fine, as far as I can see.
Said temple of nice and peaceful and safe.
Yeah, it's really nice and peaceful. I will wait for them to
Where are foods and drinks?
get a little bit closer.
Are you? Oh, sorry, right. Are you gesturing for us to catch up?
I don't see anything. I will meet you halfway because there's an intersection and I don't know which way to go.
Oh, this is lagging like shit. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. See, it's just fucking all over the place. Yeah.
Oh, suddenly you were behind me.
Yeah.
What?
It's because it's fucking. Mine's lagging for some reason. Right. I'm gonna fucking stay there because everybody's just jumping all over the screen now.
Suddenly you were back where you started. Okay.
Those 4 squares here look different.
No, forget about whether they look different. That's just because of the way that the map's made.
Okay.
Right. Oh, now I can move through there. Well, I used to. Okay. So you think those 2 passages look mostly safe? Is that what you're saying?
From what I can see, they look safe. Is there any
so
specific way we want to go?
yeah, that's the question.
The one to the
isn't it?
north is just a long corridor. The one downwards, is that east?
So
South is bottom.
Yeah, south looks like it's an open room kind of thing.
check the room first, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Especially that we entered at the east side of the.
Let her go in and have like a little fucking nose, so that we don't. See this?
Okay. Okay. Okay, I will come back. Bye. Okay, so I come back and inform them that it wasn't a room, it was another hall. And to the east, that's right.
Yep.
Yep. I saw what looked like a pile of bones. I didn't see anything. Oh, there is bones. Okay, to the west as well. Okay, so there's bones at the end of both corridors. Well, at the corridor.
Are they corridors that run parallel to the ones that we're in?
Yes.
So they follow the same line?
Yes.
Fuck it, should we go and check them out?
Let's do it. How tough are skeletons? Anyone fought any?
What?
How tough are skeletons?
You don't know.
So right or
Depends
left?
if they're Minotaur skeletons or giant skeletons.
Yeah. Or ogre skeletons or
dragon skeleton.
Yeah, dragon skeletons you'd be struggling with.
What, a Dracolich, you mean? Why would I struggle with that?
No,
I mean, I don't even know what that is. That's not even a
Why
thing.
do you know that?
What? Why do I? What a Dracolich is? I don't know. You're the ones that are dealing with the dragon cult at the minute, not me.
Ah, Nani.
Oh, this is like fucking stupid. Come on. Yeah, I can't do anything. It's just fucking stuck on.
Try reloading, maybe.
No, I think it's just being slow. It's just got to cache a lot. That's all.
Try refreshing the page.
That if you do that, it will slow it down again.
Otherwise, Zalaf just fucking runs off. So yeah, we're not worried about running into anything.
I mean, we wanted to check it out, so I'm just
All right.
No 2 steps ahead.
Wait,
no,
wait,
much.
Solid. Wait.
I can't move, so that I'm not fucking. Oh, hang on, I can do that now. I'll bring her to there.
What is that at the end of the west hall?
Where the fucking oh. Right.
Well, I can see shape.
Well,
Can I see what that is?
Which way are you looking to the west? Because I'm thinking about going east first.
Yeah, it's just I can see that far as I'm.
Oh yeah,
can I
that's
see what that is?
Sort of idea.
Oh, I can't see anything down there.
Until you get close to it, I'm not going to read the description.
I think Loki's shit.
So you want to go to this place first?
I reckon so. Do we want to because I can't move quickly, so I don't know what's happening because you just turned up somewhere. Are we going to let Lily investigate first, or are we all going to go down?
Oh, they have the same weird things on the other side.
Where's? Oh yeah, I'm out of sight. That's why.
Okay.
These things.
This plain chamber is filled with wooden racks with various spears, polearms, and smaller
Oh.
weapons.
Okay.
The walls have many pegs indicating where other weapons and shields once hung. All that remains now are broken weapons, sundered shields, and ruined coats of mail. Several skeletons, both human and gnoll, lie scattered here and there, as well as odd skulls and bones. Cobwebs hang in places. If any creatures have been here, visits are not frequent.
Okay. You still want me to have a look?
Might as well. There might be something in there worth fucking finding. You never know. It is Dean. There's weird shit in weird places.
That's true. Oh. Is that what I think it is?
What? A bone dragon?
Yes! How did you know? No, it's not that. Can I see what that is?
Yes, you can. It's a quiver.
That's what I assumed it was. Do I see anything? No, I don't see anything odd. Yeah. Why not? I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. You're gonna go and get the quiver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, last time I took a longsword, we fought a giant crayfish.
Yeah. You're right. It's not me doing it.
So you pick it up.
Mhm.
It's a quiver. It's not a full quiver. It's only got 17 arrows in it, but they seem to be that they've never been used.
Okay. So look kind of
Never-ending
newish.
quiver.
Not new. They've never been used. They're still
Yeah,
in a
but
quiver.
okay.
It's been there for.
They're not showing signs of use, like they've been damaged or anything, or chipped or anything like that.
Yeah, but it is. It's still covered in dust, dirt.
Huh. Where's Ned? Where is he?
He's not come down there yet. He's stood in the main corridor.
Oh, I was gonna throw
Is
in
there
the
any-
He's
is there anything
also
else?
got loads of arrows, so he doesn't.
Is there
So,
anything else
Are
in there?
these just normal arrows?
Yeah, just 17 arrows.
so can I go get a spear from that rack over there?
You may do.
Okay, I got 2. There we go.
Whoa! He suddenly just went. Shoo!
He ran for the spears like it depended on his
His
life.
life depended on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop running ahead.
Lily and
Maybe get fucking
and
killed.
Uhtred, could you roll perception? Don't worry, it's not a bad perception. I just want to know, say who we can tell.
Yeah, he wants to reassure us, then kill us.
Oh, that was
No,
almost rolled a one.
not at all.
No,
That's
you
not
probably
what I
fucking
thought.
missed something.
Perception.
Okay,
I
Lily
lost my-
was the first one in there. One of the things you note about the bones
Mhm.
is that the bones appear to be cracked, and there appear to be teeth marks on them.
So something's been eating them.
Small teeth marks.
Small.
But they're cracked.
Yeah, the only one of you who noticed that is Lily.
Right.
I'm gonna inform this information that
Yeah,
they
this
look
is why we let Lily do her job. Just do what
that
she's good at.
they look to have been eaten. Eaten.
Maybe rats?
That many
Yeah, but what-
bones?
But I can't imagine rats can crack bones.
Shoot.
I mean,
I think they are.
rats can
Yeah.
bite through the walls.
Yeah, but it takes them a long time.
Yeah, and who knows how long
you-
those
that-
bones were
It
here.
could be rats. It could be. Put it this way: there's lots of things that can eat bones.
That live underground.
There's
Yeah.
a shield.
Yes.
Guys, there's a
He's
shield
already
in front
over
of
there.
me. Yeah.
Just what I mean. He just fucks off. One of these days, he's going to run into something. It's going to kill him, and I'm going to laugh so fucking hard. I'm not even going to bring him back to life.
It's just,
and let's make it this day. I'm going for that shield.
yeah, it's just a damaged shield.
Damaged? Then
Yeah, it's just to
Arvin, can I
indicate
just
that there
walk?
was there's shields and things on the floor.
then if it's damaged, then I don't need it. What's that? Is it
That's just an
broken
old
bookshelf?
crate. Old
Yeah. And I come back.
Yeah, you're
Other
gonna
than
go in, like-
basic, it was the same, similar description as the other place.
Everything
Should we go back? Let's go back to the crossroads then, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't move her. Move.
Actually, we
You-
didn't check
you
for any
did move.
hidden passages behind those weapon racks or anything.
No, you didn't, because you were just fucking rushing along, being like, "La, di, da, di, da, da, da."
Of
Maybe my
course,
mission
because
pushes some
simple
soft
and
things.
straightforward solutions are the best path to success.
Well, then you should have hit the wall, because that's how you find out where secret doors are if you're a fucking idiot.
Well, I'm fine with that, but it will take a long time to find one.
Not really.
It may anyway. You don't know where they are. So where are you going to go now? So
I
the bottom
will,
is
inform them because I can see pretty far that there's a. The hall turns off to the right as far as no, the left as far as I can see at the end of this corridor. The one to the north. The one to the west seems to just go on. I don't know anything else about it.
I don't know. Toss a coin, I guess, whichever. It don't really. There's no. Is there anything that indicates that one of these passages has been used recently?
the one to the north. Well, the one to the north, you can that corridor. It looks like it has been used. The one to the west is quite clean.
It's quite clean.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Like leaked clean?
I have a suspicion, but that's out of game, not my character. Should we
I
just...
mean, maybe Salines?
Look, he's fucking going that way. Should we just like walk behind him and hope he gets eaten by something? I mean, and watch his back. Sorry. Go on, off you fucking go.
Is that when I stealth?
You don't need stealth. He's the one that's going to get fucking...
Okay, just everyone stop there.
I can't. I'd struggle to go any further anyway. It's not fucking moving.
Arvin and Uhtred
yeah.
notice something at this point.
Do I need to make a history check?
No. You notice that Zalath appears to be lower than you are now.
What?
What? So is this...
Did he shrink?
No, lower.
Is the floor Is the floor starting to slope slowly? Then is that what?
Very slowly, but yes, it is.
Very gentle slope downwards.
Oh no, I don't like it.
But you don't know because you're fucking stupid. And
As far as the rest of you can tell, it's level. It's just that the dwarves, being dwarves, have noticed.
Well, I'm going to mention this to everybody that's right next to me and can hear me.
Huh?
Which is literally the 3 people that are near me. There you go.
Huh.
You don't know that. He's just like bimbling along. Look at him.
Oh, this reminds me of the olden days back in the...
Oh no, I wouldn't know because I didn't live in.
Yeah, he's a hill dwarf.
Look, the way I see it is hill dwarves lived under the ground, under the hills. And they used the hills to farm.
Yeah.
Like their barley crops, fucking ale with, or whatever they use for it.
We
That's
made
how
your
I see it.
tools. We made your...
You made the tools, we made the fucking beer. What do you want?
More better be.
So anyway, you've started walking down there. You've noticed that it's sloping down, and Arvin and Uhtred have pointed this out to you.
Limbo.
Oh, I didn't point out.
Oh, did they?
I didn't.
Oh,
No,
didn't
you
fucking
said
say
to
shit
us.
to them.
You said to
Yeah,
us.
but if Zalath turns around and to ask where they are, he will notice because he's far enough away that
Nah.
everyone else. No, it does say that because he's more than 20 feet
Fuck off.
away. that he notices that he is now lower than everyone else.
Yeah, you're getting lower. Come on, let's keep moving. Or unless you want to go back and try the North Passage and see if that does the same. I'd catch up with you if I could actually fucking move anything. Oh, there we go. Are we going to keep going? We might as well, haven't we?
I am.
I can't, the problem is I can't really fucking tell because suddenly people are just in a different place. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a
Oh.
I don't know.
Yep, you've now lowered quite significantly. You can tell that you are dropping quite a distance now.
There's a curve up ahead.
How does it feel to be my height now? Mine and Arvin's height. How does it feel?
Did you say intersection?
There's a path.
Can we tell how low we're getting? Or are we not able to really tell that?
You've gone quite. It's over this distance so far. You've gone about 70 feet, and you can tell that it is dropping. It's very steady, but every step forward is taking you lower down.
So I mean, Arvin's still able to walk under it because of that small.
No, it's the ceiling is also lowering. Anyone else would not notice that it is actually sloping down.
Right.
Only you can tell.
Just to be let Lily go and check around the corner.
Okay.
Unless you've already shot ahead.
Okay.
I can't tell.
No.
It's a very wide corridor at this point. Heading north.
I see some of it.
And what's over here? Because I can't actually see
That's
past
just
that.
continuing.
Is that the dead end? Oh, it's continuing.
Yep. And up here is.
Well, are we gonna inspect this now that we're here, or are we gonna continue straight on? I guess is the question, isn't it?
Thing is, I don't see what's up here if it's just an empty room.
No, it continues.
You
I'm gonna say something out again. Please don't go that way.
Let's go that way.
Because that'll be the end of the game if you do.
Let's go that way.
Let's go.
Because you're in a dungeon and you're going down. Don't go that way.
That way or that way?
That way, yeah. Don't go that way. You can carry on the other side, but don't go north there.
Come on, man. Let's go straight over. If I could fucking move. Fuck. Go then, Lily. You probably have moved. I just can't fucking tell.
Yeah, I've moved past the open gap. Is this still continuing downwards?
Nope.
Not that I would know, but
at the point now that Uhtred stood, he stops and mentions the fact that it's going up.
It's going back up, boys.
Yes.
And girls.
So I couldn't hear the last bit because he keeps. I think my internet's played up. I don't think it's liking this fucking.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot.
I can't.
there's an intersection up ahead.
Shall we let's let Lily inspect the intersection? There's nothing up there anyway. It's a dead end. Why would we go north into that room?
It's not. It's a transition to the next level.
No.
Okay.
Which is currently a dead end.
I'm gonna
yes.
wait for everyone to catch up with me.
Oh shit! I don't know where you are to catch up. To be honest, so.
They're just at the intersection now.
I don't know whether. Yeah, that means fuck all to me because I can't see it. Oh, my connection's gone.
That's weird.
Oh. Yeah, no, I can't. You're all just slowly moving down the corridor. And I can't actually do anything. Oh, now I can.
Oh, wow.
No.
Okay, in front of you on the opposite side, you see a set of stairs going up.
I assume this is 5A.
5A?
Yeah.
I think so as well.
Lily, why don't you go and check? Because instead of sending, why don't we just say that Lily goes and checks? Just so instead of sending every fucker up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go up the stairs, and as it turns, you realise you're in Area 5A.
Oh.
Right.
Or the what you now know is something to do with Earth.
Okay.
So, for the sake
So
of
there's
this,
an example of how wide the temple
Yeah.
above ground is.
so why don't we go do again like we did the other end? Check down here, and then we'll do the north passages.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah, that seems good.
that? All right. Go on then. I'll stand somewhere close by in case I need to fucking heal somebody. Ugh,
Huh.
I can't fuck it. This map is. Fuck. It's
Okay.
never been as bad on any of the others. Is this one? Is this one just like a lot bigger than some of the others that we've actually done?
It's absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The
I...
Same
actual
problem.
size, if I tell you the actual size of this map,
It's like some,
is 80 by 100.
yeah. So it's like some of the ones that we've been doing recently where I've had to turn the fucking shit off, then, isn't it? Yeah. So what? So what's down there? Is it just the same as the other side?
Yes.
All right. Did you inspect any of it? Find anything decent lying around there?
I see
Yeah.
bones. Again, bones.
Sometimes there's weird shit lying around. You might find a
I'll
like, weird ring
go.
on a finger of a
I
skeleton. I don't
think there's something being released that shouldn't have been.
What? Is he asleep again? Is he dreaming and just talking in his sleep again?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Something released that shouldn't have been.
No, I'm thinking that they've been mutating people.
Oh, I
and
thought you meant seeing
escaped.
something on the map.
No, like escaping, and now they've run all over, come down here. People have tried to hide, and they've been eating them.
I think it's a sacrificial thing.
Gotta be honest, you're all fucking breaking up on Discord as well. I can't hear.
That's
Shit.
probably some feeding grounds.
Yeah, I think it might be his thing. I assume I see the same thing here: a shield and a quiver.
Yeah. It's shields, spears. It's similar, but
Okay.
obviously a different place. But again, it looks like the remains of some kind of battle.
Right,
Wow.
should we?
Oh, in that particular one,
The one I was just in.
no.
This one.
Yeah, the one you were just in.
Mhm.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
I was just trying to check that it's not. On, why did that on? Go away.
Hmm.
So, are we good for checking the north path right now?
I don't know. Something's happening.
Do I
No.
Yes,
see anything?
There is nothing happening, nothing at all.
Okay. Thought something was happening. I thought we were waiting for something.
Don't step on the bones.
No, that's
Um,
why I stopped.
I'm gonna follow. I'll follow Zaf to there if I can fucking move.
Yeah, you moved.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. If any combat starts, especially given the time, I don't think it would be a good idea to actually fucking fight it right now because I can't move half the time.
There's
Just
another
not fucking
intersection.
like usual fucking miles ahead, and I don't know what's going on. You're just suddenly appearing on the map.
Mhm.
They're all still just next to you. They're not. And I'm just moving everyone else to catch up.
No, I can't move Valenciano. I tried to move her behind Arban, and she on my screen, Lily's just come up to the intersection, and Valenciano's just shot across the fucking map.
Yeah, that was me. That was me moving.
Yeah. Well, I can't move it. It's just like fuck me. So I don't.
Interesting. I come back down.
Uh-oh.
There's a door. I assume that's the door to the west. And there's another door in the right corridor.
There's a door to either side and a passage that carries on.
Well, this is the intersection, but yeah, there's a door straight ahead to the left. and one to the right, but it's northish.
Why can't I fucking move her? That's there. I fucking pick a door, I guess. Go and check it out.
Okay.
I
Probably
can't really see what's going on because I'm fucking. Like I say, it's just.
maybe we should check the west,
Yeah, I was thinking
like
about
outside the center of temple.
that. That hallway just keeps going as well. Huh. I'm gonna check this door,
Which one?
the west one.
Okay.
I can see if it's locked, trapped.
Sorry, did you ask me something? I didn't catch.
Oh, I said if it's locked, trapped, you know, the usual road stuff.
It's closed.
It's
I can
locked?
describe the door to you. The doors are made of oak. Yeah.
Oak or oak, right?
Bound, no, or bronze wood, but it makes no difference. So it's oak. They're bound with bronze. There's a large ring on each, on the side that you can see, like a handle.
Mm-hmm.
You can see also as you've been walking along that there's sconces on the wall with unlit torches in most of them.
Are they new torches like the ones upstairs?
Yep, they're just not lit. So you are actually in darkness. Other than Ned is carrying a torch.
Fuck's sake, Ned.
Well, if I don't carry a torch and Zalath doesn't carry a torch, we won't be able to see.
Well, what they need
Yeah.
they need to get some night vision goggles. That's what they need.
Yeah. So it doesn't
Living in
look like it's trapped or anything.
Not that you can tell.
Are the hinges rusty?
They are. From what you can see, they're not. Although completely rusted through, though they still seem quite sound. But there's rust on them.
I'll use a little bit of oil just in the cracks.
Okay, so you have that kind of oil, so you can put it on the hinge.
Mm-hmm. And
I'll
I'll
see what
take
you
a
mean
little
about the door.
peek. A little peek, quietly.
Peek through the door.
Mm.
You got to open it first.
And just even closer. Yeah, I'm gonna open it slowly, quietly.
Unfortunately, it doesn't move.
And pull on it.
It's unfortunately it doesn't move.
Oh.
Push on it.
Just fucking did that. Is it
push on
locked?
No.
No, you didn't. Oh, yeah.
I said it wasn't locked. Interesting. Well, I lost interest in
right?
this door.
Can I do? And I know I'm not there, but is it like not moving because it's hitting something, or is it just not moving?
It's not moving.
All right.
I push on it.
Okay. Could you make a strength check? Because the only reason I said it is I know Lily wouldn't. So can you make a strength check?
Of course. That's bad.
It doesn't open.
Does it move?
No.
Oh, all right. So you both tried to open the door. Are you going to ask anybody else to try it? Or are you just going to leave it? You just going to come back? Nah, door's
I
shut.
lost interest. I'm like, nah.
I guess I pull on it.
Okay, make another strength check.
I know what this is going to be. Zalath is not going to be able to admit that somebody else can open this fucking door. Ooh.
Okay.
No. I mean, there's a difference between pushing and pulling doors, right?
Yes, there is. You start pulling it, and you can see that actually you're pulling it into its frame.
So it needs to be pushed.
So they need to be pushed. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, guys, do you want to give me a hand pushing this, or do we leave it alone?
I'm gonna walk down and give the door a fucking push.
Okay, can you make a strength check?
Yeah, if I can get everything to fucking. Oh, he's even making that go slow now.
Wow, that's
Just a straight up strength check.
Yep. Oh, doesn't move.
17.
I thought it was 3, but it's not. It doesn't move.
Good try.
Let's push on it together.
Okay, pushing it together. So you
Alright.
add 5 to the roll. So either of you can roll
Oh,
and add
you're probably,
5.
You're probably stronger than me. Probably got a better chance at it. Unfucking believable.
Add 5 to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still that's 8.
Right, one more.
So
I'll step out of the way and let my fucking cousin have a go at it. 'Cause he's strong.
No, you stay here.
No. My cousin's really, really strong. He's going to open the door by himself. Watch.
Right, so what do I roll for it?
the strength check.
Pushing the door.
So just literally
Just roll. Click on your couch sheet. Just click on the thing where the word that says strength.
He's on the left side.
It doesn't move.
I thought you said he was strong.
Yeah,
Let's
alright.
do it all together, like
Okay,
in three.
wait.
Okay. So how many are you pushing against it?
I'm not. Then
Just 2 of you. Okay. So add 5. Do a strength check. God's sake.
Can we get Ned to try?
Liam, roll as well.
Oh my god.
Right. I got a plan.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run at the door and slam into it. Can I do that?
Yes. You can do a strength check, adding 5.
I'm just gonna charge at the fucking door now.
Said it's a strength check as well, but because you're charging, you get to add 5.
Can I do it with that? 18?
18. The door bursts open.
Roll initiative.
It's time to go to bed.
Let me just read what it says. That's 100 and...
It's going to be fucking nothing. All this effort.
Right.
Oh.
It's gonna be the
Door bursts open. Let's get rid of that now.
You see 30 beastmen.
No. 30.
Just 2 big ones that are really powerful.
Jesus.
Could you roll initiative, please?
I told you.
Told you I'm not getting into a fight because I can't fucking move and it's late. Cat's going to want to go to bed. Ooh.
Huh.
That was shit, tip.
You...
Oh, it's better than
Oh,
generous.
wow.
Where's the thing? It's there, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, turn order. Yeah, finally.
We don't have to do all that. Alright, do it again. I didn't delete this one last time. Remove all turns.
Are we doing it all doing it again?
Yeah, because I had all of the tower attackers in it.
Did you? Oh, right, and you were
That's
doing
okay, I rolled better this time. It's fine.
I rolled
Yeah, so did I.
worse. Atlantean rolled the same.
No, she didn't. She rolled a 1 last time, so she rolled a lot better this time. Oh, can I just point? I'd actually be in the doorway, wouldn't I? Because I'd burst through it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, there? Or am I through it on the other side?
Oh, because you actually ran at it. You've actually gone in. So
I'd be like, oh, I can't move. Oh, there.
Yeah.
It'll catch up in a minute. Oh, shit.
Who have we else? We got Eliwick.
This is fine.
We got Ned. And then we've got 1, 2.
We've dealt with those.
Do
Yes,
I
you
get...
do recognise them.
Yes.
Oh, no, I wouldn't, would I? I was going to say, do I get surprise attack, but the amount of effort we put into this, I doubt.
I bet they fucking heard us
Yeah,
coming a
because
mile away.
you've been struggling with the door. You have to do that on every door.
What?
So you have to work out a method of getting through the doors because they're
we've got a crowbar.
swollen shut.
Wow.
That's what crowbars are for.
Oh yeah, actually I could have used crowbar.
Well, you didn't know
Yeah, but
this
that
is the
was-
first. This is the first door that you've actually tried to get through, and yeah, they don't
Right.
open.
Easier ones.
Let's kill these fuckers because I want to go to bed because I've got to get up in the morning.
No, you don't.
Hurry up. Kill it? Yeah, fucking dog. I'll get up with Kieran.
How much was that? 20.
Sorry,
I
let me
can
just put
move.
Eliwick.
Oh, sorry, I moved.
Wow.
No, it's all right. Eliwick had to come around the corner. She wasn't just not moving.
Hmm.
No, it was Ned. Okay, so that's where the fight started. So yes, what you doing? You're moving.
I can't
moved here.
actually. Oh, for fuck's I don't think this is going to work, you know. Like, genuinely, I'm clicking on shit and nothing's happening. And then it's suddenly everything's happening. So I can't even click on them to hit the macros or anything.
Not even on your character, no.
Nope. I just tried to click on Elentiana, it didn't come up. Clicked on Arvin, it didn't come up. Went to click off it, and then everything fucking came up and then disappeared.
Hmm.
Refresh.
You are breaking up a bit as well, so I think
Yeah.
it's numerous things it's trying to do.
Do you have
Actually-
something downloading in the back?
No, it's probably just because this map is large.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So let's do it. Let's see how it goes. It might.
I'm wondering whether because it fixed it when we took off the advanced fog of war. So I'm wondering if I just put fog of war on. I know where you've been, and then I just reveal it the way that we did the first time. I know it
Oh, yeah.
it works smoother with the advanced fog of war, but if it's lagging that much, then it's not really going to be useful, is it?
No.
I mean, I've noticed even myself moving it. It's there's a bit of lag anyway. So
Yeah. Why not?
Well,
Try.
let's do this, and we can sort that out for fucking in the next set.
Can I try my poison dagger? Not
No.
activating the thing. Okay.
oh, you can throw it as a dagger, yeah.
Not activating the thing. At that dude, the first dude. Apparently that didn't do anything.
No, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I have more daggers though.
okay. Ghoul, because you know by now it's a ghoul at the back.
Did you not get enough hand attack? Did you
When
not got
she
another
stood
dagger?
there, she can't do too much.
She can throw. You can throw. Is
More daggers.
Yeah?
Many daggers.
that not?
No.
Yeah, she can use a bonus action because she used a light weapon. So she can throw one and throw another as a bonus action.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, that's because she's using specifically using light weapons, and she's got one in each hand.
Mm.
Oh.
Well, I just threw my good dagger, so that's.
I was going to say, bearing in mind you've just thrown a magical dagger away, so
I can pick it up.
if you know where it went.
I don't think
Anyway, that ghoul moves forward and tries to hit Arvin and rolls a 1.
This is gonna be a long night.
So
Can I-
misses.
Can I slam it in the face with my shield just for flavour?
You can, but it doesn't actually have any.
Yeah, no.
Eliwick screams a little bit
No.
because she's not seen these things before, and they look totally terrible. And
And then she blinds everyone.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
don't give her ideas.
No, Doc doesn't like to role play.
so it doesn't do anything more because she's just like she's screamed.
Yeah. If we're not going to hear her screaming, then we're just going to get rid of the dart.
What, you want me to scream like a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Right.
I told you wouldn't do it.
It's late. I don't want to wake everyone up.
Fuck off! You wouldn't do it anyway.
I did it with someone else.
Did you?
That one turns and tries to claw you and misses.
Kick it in the
There,
Get
brother.
off. Bastard.
Which is on that one that was just near the door when you came through. Steps there to the side of you and tries to bite you. Tries to a bit of variety. Tries to bite you and rolls a one.
I'll just put my hand on its head and shove it away. Oh, fuck off!
Zala, what would you like to do? There's a whole bunch of ghouls in the room.
I see. I step forward. Oh, actually, can I redo my move?
Yeah, put yourself back. What is it you'd
Actually,
like to do?
that won't be good. Never mind. I stay here and I swing at that ghoul in front of me.
Okay.
With my dagger.
Nice.
Wow.
Whoa!
Shit! Oh, because he gets to add the extra. What?
What? But that's a crit, right? And that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what's it fucking doing there? So it's a D8 for the attack, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's roll 2 7s, and then what's the D10? Oh, is that if it was an offhand? Oh, is that if he was using it two-handed?
No. It's some. Yeah, that's wrong, isn't it?
So it's the 14 then, isn't it? Because he was using it one-handed, yeah. That's still fucking solid hit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you need to go into if you open the cog next to the weapon, it'll have for some reason it has a D10 further down, which it shouldn't do. So you need to just delete the D10.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it
can
doesn't want to.
uncheck it. Just uncheck
Yeah,
Wow, you were
uncheck
really
it because he's
impressed
not
there
a
for a second.
secondary. Yeah, I'm looking at it thinking, why has it done that?
So it's 4. Oh, it's still good though. 14. I mean, it's not like the 20 odd we thought it got, but it's still good.
Oh yeah, totally. That's a solid hit.
Dead.
No, it isn't.
You know what?
It was very, very close to being dead, but it isn't. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Think
Ghoul in the back corner just starts moving slowly towards you because it doesn't move very quick. And Arvin, what would you like to do?
Well, let me do it. That was cool. We'll take a swing at the one directly in front of me.
Okay. You hit it. A sound smack right in the gob.
In the fist.
Anything else? No?
Not a minute, no.
Okay, and the last one that you saw up in the corner starts moving towards you. It gets to there, and it does actually try and claw you.
Fuck's sake.
And misses. I believe it misses, yes.
Well, that's something.
Shove it away with my foot.
Uhtred, you can see a lot of ghouls attacking your party.
Oh, I could have moved, couldn't I?
I'm going to turn around and leg it.
Fucking bit.
Not really. Right. So I'm going to move forward. I'm going to attempt to hit this ghoul.
The one that Zalath.
Yes.
So, skewered.
I will attempt to hit him with battle axe.
Resistant. Why not?
I did say attempt.
You did attempt. It was not a good attempt.
That's almost
You've attempted.
You've
You've attempted better in the past. This one at the top just kind of shuffles around backwards and forwards a couple of times because it can't do anything.
You got 2 levels. You got
Ned.
That one's guaranteed.
Draws his longbow and fires his longbow at this one.
Resist that, and you can cast second level. That's next bolt.
And rolls an 18. So it hits that one for a very sound hit. Valentiana.
What do you want to do? You're going to go with the light crossbow. Which one?
Which one?
That one's been hit. That one's
been hit. She's going for the one in front of Zala. with that.
Oh, solid.
Sound hit.
That's. I was like, could you have actually done better? No, you couldn't. That was a perfect damage roll.
Well, you rolled it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I rolled it because I'm fucking amazing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, she hasn't got anything else she can do.
Billy, it's back on you. You've no
Billy's
longer got your magical dagger.
Gotta go look for later. I'm gonna throw out my bow. The one in front and sell it. Because I can't get through them anyway.
That one's been skewered with a long sword, and it's now got a crossbow sticking in the top of his head.
Yeah, because I can't get through them anyway, so I'm gonna just shoot. Try. That was almost a 19. I saw that.
I saw, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, it wasn't. The ghoul that Ned just hit with his bow tries to claw Arvin and rolls 21, so it's 7 damage.
Ooh. Oh, it's that one. I'm on the wrong fucking game for that. 7.
7, yeah. Eliwick at this point has gathered her wits, and she casts Firebolt.
Yes. Oh, what? Firebolt?
Firebolt, just Firebolt.
Oh
Damn it.
god, I'm glad I'm so far away.
The whole room just set on fire.
13, yeah. And the one there that has been hit a couple of times, sets a flame.
Runs
And
around, sets all the others on fire, and we all get to go to bed. Yeah. No. Oh.
no, and crumples to the ground in a heap.
Oh, at least you killed it.
Nice.
Good.
That was one of them. Okay, the ghoul at the bottom steps slightly closer to you and tries to claw you, and rolls 18, which is a miss.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Zalath, you've got a dead one in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I step forward. Do you want to take the corpse off, or?
Yeah, I'm actually just moving them out of your vision, so I know where they are. But
Okay. Now I attempt to swing at that one in front of
the one that's got an arrow stuck in it. Yep.
Did he?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the one that
maybe.
Ned shot.
Okay, yeah, then that one. That's the one. And let's see. This.
Oh.
Just 5.
Now
Sadly.
it was good.
No, that's a poor roll.
That's that's worse damage that it could be. But that's a hit. That at least.
Yep, it was. It's you can see that its arm's basically hanging off.
Lovely.
However,
Actually,
Go
I
on.
do want to do one more thing.
go on.
Rally on Arvan. Rally.
What does that do?
Temporary health.
You get 8 temporary hit points.
10.
10 temporary hit points.
So
So you can
is that? I don't know how that works.
just on your character sheet it says temporary hit points. Just give yourself 10.
That's true.
Those 10 are the first ones that go.
Okay.
Essentially, that ghoul moves.
Disadvantage.
It's not actually doing anything on my. It's not changing it on my token.
It doesn't. You just keep it on your character sheet and you take them off that first, so your health doesn't actually change. Disadvantage over 2 is the one it would have to use regardless, so that misses. It is your turn now, Arvin.
Yeah, I was just checking what something did. Then I got distracted. Somebody did something to me. He touched me.
That wasn't me, by the way.
No, he touched me.
Yeah, but I didn't want anyone thinking I have it.
I don't think they're ever going to think you touched me inappropriately.
At all, to be honest.
Yeah, why would you want to?
Well, I touched you really nicely.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you didn't touch him. You kind of
I did say later.
yelled.
I said later. I just yelled in my face.
So you can see one in front of you cannot swing one of its arms because it's nearly dead.
That's an
Well, its
action,
arm is
actually.
really dead.
Yeah, I'm not going to use anything fancy. I'm going to take a swing at the one in front of me.
Okay.
Don't you have something fancy like turn undead?
Oh,
I do actually have turn undead, but
Is it unlimited?
no.
No.
I've got like one use of it
sadly.
for a short rest, but they're going to fuck you. I don't think we're going to have a problem with it.
No.
Yeah.
That one collapses in a heap.
Doesn't seem like the right place to be using it.
True. Oh, there's another set of doors. Actually, even two. Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'll
doors.
save it in case something else does turn up.
That one turns slightly in front of Zalath and tries to and successfully crits Zalath
For fuck's sake.
for 14 damage.
Why do they do this? Why do they do this to me?
Because you're giving out other people health and everything, so they pick on you.
Trying to
Who's
fucking
good?
command people to
Why
fight
do they
better.
always crit? Why do they always crit?
Uhtred, it's your turn.
I move to. Can I move?
If you move there, you actually get attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, I don't think you can see this though, because there's a weird like blocky thing here. That's
All right, so if you
See that
can't
there?
see the one here,
Oh,
then
there's
don't
one
worry
there.
about it.
I can see that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
because there's something here. There's like this
I was gonna
extends a
move
little bit
to-
beyond. Because it's actually goes.
Yeah, it's only a 5
Oh.
foot. The door is only 5 foot wide. The corridor is
Maybe
10.
let's move in there to have a look.
No, I was gonna move to here. for that
Okay, so
baby.
it couldn't hit you there. So that's fine. You go to there
Yeah,
and
Then I attempt to hit this one here in front of me.
in a flanking maneuver, you hit it on the side, which
Yes.
means that you get nothing actually.
No, there's nothing good for it in this, unfortunately.
Wait, can I move behind it?
Oh, there's a door here. Look. Did anybody notice that?
I don't see shit. I'm still
What's
in
the
the
one?
hall.
No, here. Look. I can't show you because it stopped doing the thingy. But look, see that?
Oh, how did I
Oh,
not
now
see
you
that?
So before I attack, can I go around the back of him?
Yes, you
That's
can.
the worst rogue
Up on
ever.
Can he what? What's he doing?
You don't get anything extra from being behind it. It's just, but yes, you can.
Okay.
But-
I attempt to
But
hit him
there
with
is, as you can see, there's a large chest sort of to the side of you. So
Yeah.
ghoul. Which ghoul is it now? Is that one? Way around and knew you were there, and it decides that it didn't like that, so it tries to bite you.
Well, it didn't like you swinging your battle axe over its head.
And it rolled 18. What is your health? I think 21, so it's fine. It misses you. Ned draws his bow and fires again at the one in front of Zalath and hits it for a massive amount of damage again. He's not even using his magical bow, magical arrows. It hits that one. Elentiana.
Oh shit! What do you want to do?
So the one in front of Zalath has just been
The one in
shot.
front of Zalaf, what are you doing? What are you using? You like bow.
That didn't work out quite as well as previously.
What's that face for?
Lily,
I can't see anything, so I'm gonna move a little bit. Okay.
that's fine.
Oh, all these are still alive. That one. If I draw my bow here, am I still at a disadvantage?
No, because they can't actually hit you, but you are like at the minimum range.
Okay. That one's
What
still
is-
alive.
What's
Right?
the minimum range on it? Yeah, that's a good point. If you shoot, what's? Oh, I'll look at it later.
I tried.
Well, it's not like you've not got. It's not 80 feet, so you can't be
No,
like
it's
up
gotta be-
80.
it's
So
gotta
it
be-
is. But there is a minimum. I think it's if you're in melee range, it's
Yeah,
it's disadvantage. So it's just a normal roll and a 15. Which one? Sorry, this one.
No, the one to the left of it.
That one.
Yeah.
It strikes it weakly.
Yep.
Eliwick.
Fuck off.
away. Not Eliwick, go away, right? Eliwick
Sorry.
uses the cast again, Fireball, because, you know, it seems like she's doing the right thing now, so she's sticking with something that works. So she casts it,
Oh!
and
It works.
and that one there in front of Zalath takes 10 and falls to the floor in a crumpled heap.
It's funny how these casters find a spell that works and stick with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, even stick with it when it doesn't work.
Eldritch
She
Blast!
could try something else, but she might not use it just at this point. Okay, the ghoul directly to the south of Arven tries to bite him this time, and rolls a 1, so bites its tongue. Zalath, it's you.
Oh, it's me. I step up and swing.
Wouldn't that have a thing on him?
No, because it's still he was in melee range. He's still in melee range, but he strikes it for 10. A sound hit, not as sound as a crit, but you know, a sound hit. It didn't seem to do a lot of damage to that one though, for some reason. That one there tries to claw Arven and rolls 21.
Oh,
So
shit.
claws you for 12 damage.
Oh shit! That's the old shit moment. Okay.
You lost a lot. Did you took 10 out of the temporary hit points?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
so,
a good point.
you've lost all 10, so you're
because
on 17, so you're on 15.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, I need to plus 10,
Just-
don't I? Wait.
So you use those 10, so it only actually took you for 2. So whatever
Yeah, from the current point,
So-
you gain 10.
Yeah, I was on 21, so I'm on 19 now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was lucky. Hey, good job you gave me that thing.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
I will, as a bonus action, chuck a healing word. Zala.
10. Yeah. So obviously.
No!
Oh no.
Oh,
my
wow! I broke.
Wow.
You know why though, don't you? Because it's Zalath and no one gives a fuck about him, right?
No, that's it. We end the game.
It was definitely a
Pretend
10.
like
You
it
also
never
a 10.
happened.
And I'll swing at this one here.
So Zalath gets 9. You need to give yourself 9, and then you're going to
Hit
swing.
it.
Which one? Sorry, because I didn't see it because of the dice being there.
The one I shot at.
Okay, the one you shot at. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, you missed that one, unfortunately.
Alright.
Just miss it. That one is gone. Uhtred, you have an angry ghoul in front of you.
I'm going to attempt to hit him with a battle axe.
Oh, wait, I have a fly dock.
I swear to
Yeah, I haven't, fortunately. They're not
It
coming
was
back in.
right in front of Arven.
Like
Like sitting on that
hits
square.
for 5.
Well, I hit it.
Yep.
You hit it.
They're only ghouls. They only have like fucking natural armor sort of thing.
Yeah, but remember, HP is random.
Nah, it's a foot.
So this is taking a lot of damage, but it's still looking okay. And because you
kick it in the balls.
Because you think it misses you. Ned can't actually see anything now. So he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at that point he can see this one here. So fires his longbow and rolls a 9, which is a miss. Lentiana.
Jordan. Or which one are you firing your fucking crossbow at this time? No, you can use these. You can use that.
I'm aware of that.
You might have to move to see some of them. So these here, you have to move.
Ooh.
Probably see that one.
I'll go for him because
The one there.
they're struggling a bit.
Yeah, they're just kind of tickling it a bit. Aren't they?
I will magic missile
Level 1 or 2.
level 2.
Level 2. So 4 magic missiles at that one. Is it dead?
4. Well, what's that? That's 3. 7.
Is it dead?
No. Now it is.
Right.
Do you
That
want
one.
to, I don't know whether you would be able to move and hit another one out. Yeah.
No, it's once you cast it, because they are supposed to be instantaneous, it's just like, boom, they all go.
Yeah. Well done.
So the other one would just hit it. It's like,
Yeah, it would just finish the.
I can't.
Overkill.
Cadillacs that corner.
Yeah, that's block and block. You might be able, you can move the next round. Or
Yeah, I was just about to say, but I can't move this round for my last.
No, you can. Oh, you can't. No, you can't throw
I
that.
can't
No,
finish my magic.
you won't be able
missiles.
to start this magic missile, move and finish the
No.
magic missile.
Although I would in real life, obviously.
Oh, because you're amazing and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd be able to like commando roll.
Yep.
You've not done your sneak attack.
2d6. Like I need it.
No, well, you didn't actually. Minus
It's dead.
16.
Mine is dead.
No, it's minus taking 16 off its health, which was 8. So yeah, it's dead. There's some good news to come after this.
Do I see my dagger anywhere?
Eliwick moves forward. You can see that there's some kind of weird altar, and it seems to be somewhere in the pile of bones or something on top of it, but you can't get it from where you are.
Huh. Hey, Clay.
Eliwick moves next to Ned to try and see what's to the north of the room, but then realizes that there's nothing there. The last ghoul that's alive swings desperately at Arvin because it knows things are going bad, and stabs you. It stabs its claws into you for 7.
Little fucker.
And it hisses quite loudly.
Oh,
1,
I hiss back
2, 3, 4.
like a fucking cat.
I was really scared.
Yeah, it fucking is actually. Look, it's terrified. Can make it
You
scared.
sounded like the raccoons.
Are they fighting something I don't see?
What, this here?
Oh, he was there. Oh, okay. I didn't see him underneath the dice. It was a dice in the way.
He just like push past you and everything. I watch your problem.
That is a strike for 8. Minus 8. You can see that compared to the last one you were hitting, that did a hell of a lot of damage, or appeared to. Arvin.
I'll kick it in the nuts, and I'm going to try and hit it with my hammer.
And you destroy it.
Of course I do. This is what I've been put here for.
Watch kick
Mauling the heads in.
Yep.
Okay. At that point, everything goes quiet as the
Can I
last
retrieve my dagger?
ghoul falls to
Nope.
the floor. 150.
Unfortunately, your dagger is nowhere to be found because it
No,
was
he said it was up here.
fine.
No, it's gone. No, your dagger's gone.
No.
Bear with me 1 second. I just had to plug my headset in before it turned off. The south wall of this chamber bears a bas relief. There's lots of bas reliefs in this place.
Yeah.
Of
Everything's
a
covered in
hideous head, a human-like face with squashed features.
Ugh.
The face low upon a mushroom-shaped cranium. Various humanoids, monsters, and demonic creatures prance and jape in the background. The remains of a sandstone altar lie in fragments before this sculpture. All furnishings are gone, but 6 heaps of old clothing, rags, and whatnot remain, indicating that something yet dwells here, or did. A wooden box is near the north door. The west door has a peephole that you can see.
Peephole.
Yep.
Peephole.
On this area here is where you find your. So in that door, you can see that from where you are, that there's a peephole.
So my dagger is up there.
Yeah.
Whatever
That
this
door
is,
you
take
don't
my
know. It's
dagger.
just a door. and that is where there's this weird
Oh, this place has too many doors.
statue, hideous head.
Damn.
I guess at this point we're gonna finish,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So, as I said, there's some good news to come out of this.
What?
We all
2,
leveled up.
4, 6, 8,
Give me
10,
level up.
12. 1, 2, oh, divided by 1, 2, 3, 4.
7.
If you say 11 again, I'm gonna.
171.
I just said fucking 5 just to piss everyone.
171.
Oh, yeah.
I do believe levels you up.
Someone have a
Literally.
calculator?
Hold on. What are we on? 2539
2539.
plus 171 equals 2,710.
2,710.
Yep.
And now you're 10 over the level.
Ba-na-na-na.
So, na.
Did you level as well?
Me,
you
no, no.
3,
So
7, 8. Plus 7, 1, 2, 5.
So the HP thing I can roll and then decide if I want to take the average. Isn't that how we've been doing it?
Yeah, if you roll and it's yeah, you take the average.
So are we doing the same as we're doing on the other one, yeah?
Yeah, if you roll and you get more than whatever the average, then you can take it. Otherwise, you just take the average because it's
Shit otherwise.
yeah, because it's shit to get. I've leveled up and I've got one
Roll for your
health.
health, or do you want to just take the average?
I'll just take.
so
Let's roll. Let's see what you get. Oh, you got the average anyway.
You can increase the abilities by 1.
Right, I'm going to come off disco anyway and sort this out, and then I'm going to go to bed. So, thanks, great fun. No.
Say goodnight to chat. Night,
Good
guys.
night.
Night, chat.
Night.
Good night.
so wait.
Oh.
So how much XP did we get?
You should
How
have
many
leveled
what?
up.
Sorry, you should have
leveled
got 2,710
It's just Sal that
experience
hasn't
now.
leveled up. It's the rest of us.
Well, Eliwick hasn't.
Because-
She's
Well,
lowest.
Eliwick is Eliwick. I'm gonna put 2
Oh,
more into
okay.
Dex.
Okay, so this rolls the HP. Do I add?
Yeah,
that?
you roll.
31.
If you get more than the average, then you take.
Where do I
You
roll this?
take.
Wait. Can I get
You
a new
take roll.
spell then? Oh.
Sorry, say that again.
You can add 1 new spell.
Oh yeah, it means you can select a spell from the thing.
Where
I'm gonna check into this.
I'm actually going to take the roll because I rolled a 7.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Anyhow, that is us for tonight. I'm gonna jump off the stream. So good night, guys. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
You got